Where's that light shot?
It's over here.
Oh, look at that.
Don't know what I'd do if I didn't have you.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll find out. Floss.
She just. Oh, perfect.
Standing
Somebody must have made it.
by. Happy Mother's Day! Moms rock!
Oh, man. I hope you guys feel loved.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
We're done.
Get an obnoxious guy yelling at a camera. Seriously, this day has been an exciting day that I've been looking forward to for a while. Not because I'm a mom, but because I have one, and I'm married to one, and this is the most work I've ever done for a Mother's Day. So I'm just going to get tons of credit now. That's
Really?
what I'm looking for. I'm so totally selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you.
You have moms. Mom. Hey, Mom. You have moms in your life.
I do.
Nice.
I have a mother-in-law. It's awesome. I have a
Oh, I have one of those too.
mother who birthed me, which is awesome, and
Yeah.
I have a wife who's an amazing mom as well.
She
Moms
is.
galore.
Moms galore in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, if you are just joining us, my name is Andrew. This is my friend Wade, and this is our pre-service for the New Church live stream. But more than that, and more importantly than
Yes.
that, this is the first ever Mom Awards. We are here this morning spending a whole hour and maybe even more, because we have like 1 billion awards to get through, to celebrate
Billion.
all the moms in our
Yeah.
lives, all the moms on the stream, all the moms that you guys sent in and nominated for awards. And there's some real good ones. All of them are
Yeah.
great, but there's some
Yeah,
great awards
we have
to
a
hand out
lot
this
of
morning.
awards, a lot of great awards, and like if you didn't put in an award for your mom, you're gonna feel bad.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah. You may want to create some technical difficulties.
for the live stream.
Because it's gonna be good. I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
cry. Like it's likely I'll cry, and I don't cry, but reading some of the stuff, man, it's good stuff. So we're gonna get to that in just a few moments. We're gonna give all the moms a chance to get in the stream,
Yeah, we
get
are.
connected. You should. One thing you should do right now is you should share this because it's so fun. And I think what cooler thing to do than to hang out with your friends on social media and watch a bunch of moms get celebrated for being amazing, right?
Seriously.
So share it now so that people get in right at the beginning because you don't want to miss. And if you have a friend who you're like, I haven't seen them in here yet, but I nominated them for an award, you need to text them or call them right now and say, look, you might get an award right off the bat, and you're going to miss it. You don't want to miss it. So do those couple things for us in the next few minutes, and then we're going to roll right into the Mom Awards.
Yeah, we are. You're looking good today, Andrew.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
I mean, not quite as good as Eric Jensen, which we're about to see in
Yes.
just a minute.
Can't wait.
But you're looking pretty fly.
Thank you.
I
You
like
are,
the
you
bow
are as
tie.
well. Thanks. This was from a friend's wedding. It's a floral bow tie. I thought nothing more mom than
To
a
match it.
floral
Do you have
bow
a
tie.
pair of floral shorts to match at the wedding?
I didn't.
Ah, man.
I didn't. Not at
Sad.
that wedding. No, I officiated that one, so
Oh,
I had to look professional.
It'd be legit, official.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us about your outfit. The blue on blue. You were deciding black or blue this morning.
Yeah. I figured, blue was a bit more like
Mom,
mom,
is it?
springy than
Spring?
like the black suit
Yes.
coat, right? But like, and I'm not the official award announcer, like our friend Eric is.
Right.
So he has to look like.
Yeah, he does.
And so
And he
this
does.
This is a little business cash
And he
going
does.
on.
Hey, did anybody buy flowers for their moms or their wives and then leave them outside yesterday?
I don't know. Did anybody?
I did. They all died. They all died. They say
all
last
died.
frost. Who would have thought it was going to snow in the middle of May? Again, like it does every year, and we don't plan for it. But yes.
Oh, man.
Mother Award.
Thanks, Mom. Mother Nature for ruining all my
Congratulations.
Mother's Day gifts.
Seriously.
So that was less fun than I anticipated. But hey, it's okay. So we are here. We are ready. We are where our commander-in-chief is at the helm. He is ready to lead us through this thing. And we just want to give you a quick we just want to send you over to our friend Eric. He wants to introduce himself and let you know how he's doing, where he's at.
I don't really want this is
I think you do. Look at this.
my shame cannot be known. Ladies and gentlemen, I was promised to I was told to wear tux, and I even have some bubbles here. Yeah. So I'm not the rhinestone cowboy, but I am the rhinestone pastor today, I suppose. So I'm very excited to be here with you guys. I have my rainbow. What is this called? A pagoda? I don't know what do they call those like things? Anyway, that's what I have.
It's actually a sprinkler, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. My kids will probably enjoy this in the summer. So if we ever get summer,
Wham.
since it's snowing.
So we want to welcome Eric to our pre-service live stream Mom Awards. We're
Yeah, we
excited to
do.
get these things launched and kicked off.
Yes.
So we have like 1 billion awards to get through. So do you want to just jump into them?
Let's jump in.
We've got some categories. We got some categories of awards. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically tell you the category that this award coming up is in.
Yeah.
Maybe give like a couple of notes on what the award is. And then we're going to go over to our friend Eric, and he's going to announce the winner of the award. And what you guys can do in the live chat, you can celebrate everyone. Celebrate the heck out of everybody who gets an award today.
Could you guys do some, like-
So
Congratulations.
Jen Bryant says, Eric, now I feel special.
Thanks.
Right?
See?
All
this
because
is for
of you, bud.
because-
All
For
because
you
of
mothers, all of this, right? I even have a cummerbund on. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, so there you go.
Easy. Well, with further ado, let's kick off our Mom Award.
We need some fanfare music. Do like your best fanfare music, you know, like
Yeah, I want moms to feel special, not annoyed by my singing.
Yeah, they already are. They've already turned us down a couple notches. That's understandable. So the first award is going to be in the category of fun and play, because where else would you start when you're talking about moms than fun and play? The category of fun and play. And this mom, she likes to stay up late with her kids and watch movies. She lets her kids stay up late and watch
that's a
movies.
cool mom.
Which, yeah, all moms who do that, you guys all deserve this award.
Fun and play award.
Fun and play in the fun and play category. So we're gonna throw it on over to our friend Eric. What is the award and who wins it?
So, the award for the best movie night mom goes to Ashley Thomas. Woo! Congratulations, Ashley. You are an amazing mom.
You are an amazing
Look at that.
mom.
Artwork
Look at
and
that.
everything.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Oh, my goodness.
Yo, those
Best
kids.
movie mom.
Cute kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Blessed
man.
kids.
Hey, so the next award that we have coming up is in the category of strength and resilience.
What?
Now, I feel like every mom deserves every award in this category, but this mom stands out a little bit extra. Her kids want to celebrate her. She is making the kids be on mission every single day, making the kids feel special. She's providing for their needs constantly. This mom is truly, truly amazing.
But the most important is she makes the yummiest food.
She makes the yummiest food.
Yummiest
Got
food.
that yummy, that yummy, yummy. All right, Eric.
All right. The winner for the Super Mom, Super Wife, and Super Tired Award goes to Beatrice Dias. I think I'm saying that right. Beatrice, congratulations.
We got a video here to show you, actually sent in from the family. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
This
We
rinky-dink
do.
production.
We did, but that's okay.
We,
Hey
there it
guys.
is.
There
Why
we
do you
go.
think your mom's so special?
Because you're amazing!
She's amazing.
She also cooks for us and spends time to play with us.
great.
In this town.
All right. So she's super what? Is she a super mom?
She's a super mom, she's a super wife, and she's super tired.
She's super tired because she does all this stuff.
Yeah.
Does she deserve an award?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, let's make sure
Man,
she gets
you guys
one, okay?
delivered on the
All right.
media.
Yeah.
Say bye.
Good stuff. Hey, so the next award is in the category of at home. Some moms they just thrive.
They
at home.
rule the home,
They
man.
rule the home, man. There's
Like-
actually a lot of awards. Makes delicious meals on a regular basis. I can't read.
Well, decisions too. I
She
mean,
does
she
make
makes good
decisions. She prepares them with creativity. She works hard on them. They always taste
Yo,
good.
And I've had them and
Have you?
her meals are legit.
Actually, I have too.
You-
Yeah.
It's
you
like,
were right.
It's always a party.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
At
it
this
is.
house.
It's always a party at this house. Eric Jensen, tell us the award and who it's going to.
Well, the winner for the Best Cook and Wise Mom Award goes to the one, the only, Carolina Gonzalez. Look
Carolina,
at that.
what did you have at Carolina's house?
Man, what have I not had at Carolina's
Yeah, good
house?
point.
Like,
She's a pro. She actually has an extra child in her home, Alex. So, yeah.
Yeah, she feeds 5.
yeah.
Congratulations, Carolina Gonzalez, for the Best Cook and Wise Mom Award. The next award is also an
Home category?
Renew at Home Award special. This one was nominated by a son, and he says about his mom, she cooks great food, cleans the house beautifully, and more importantly than both those things, what does she do?
She plays basketball?
Plays basketball
This
with
mom
them.
plays
Balla.
basketball?
Man,
Yo.
at home and in the yard.
She
Plays
released.
ball.
That's awesome.
She recently
In the
released a documentary called The Second to Last Dance.
Eric?
The winner for, let me try to get all this out, because, okay, the hashtag best cook, best cleaner, basketball playing, Fortnite watching, always there for you, does everything, every favor you want award goes to Denise Gervais.
Wow.
What? Denise, you play basketball?
Denise.
Dude.
I
She's a
did not
baller.
know that about Denise.
And
Little
you
known.
watch your son play Fortnite,
Yeah, that's
like-
an award in and of itself, right,
right?
there.
Like the fact that you either are like, all right, fine, I'll play basketball with you if you get outside and stop playing Fortnite, but not that. You sit and watch him play Fortnite and support him in that, and you go play ball. And then you're doing that while you're cooking dinner. Man, that's an amazing mom right there. That's just like the standard for moms, man. They're amazing. Man.
Yo.
All right. We're moving on to our next award, our next mom award. For those who are just joining us, my name is Andrew. This is Wade.
Yeah.
And this is the first ever Renewed Church Livestream Mom
Mom
Awards.
Yeah.
We're celebrating moms because they deserve to be celebrated. And the way we're doing that is
Yes.
by giving them awards that you told us they deserve to get.
Yes.
So the next award is in the category of mom skills. Got that
Yo,
mad
the
mom
skills.
I know some moms with some mad skills.
Mad skills.
Mad skills. This mom has particular skills in the area of
Particular set of skills.
healthy eating.
What?
Healthy eating skills.
I wish I had those skills.
She keeps a family healthy and helps the kids drink rice milk.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like a stuffed animal was held hostage in the making of this award? Mom, we thank you so much for keeping us healthy and making us drink all that rice milk. Please give me
Like-
Stuffy back.
This mom should actually get an award for creating children who actually give awards for staying
Eating,
healthy.
right?
Yeah.
cow.
That's
Like, how do I
that's
figure
good.
that
That's
out?
a real
Yeah,
award.
we give you that award. All right, Eric. Who we got?
So the most healthy mom award goes to Dianna Harris.
Dianna
Harris.
Not surprised at all. Are you
Great
surprised
job.
by
No.
that? No.
The healthy. I mean, they make workout videos as a family.
Yeah.
Let's stay
good.
healthy.
They're just geniuses in
genius.
the health department.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Oh, there she is.
there she is. That's just health. Just straight health right there. That skin.
It's all
just
that rice milk.
communicates Health.
Straight health.
Most healthy mom. All right, we're moving on. This award is in the category of love and support. And this mom, she takes amazing care of her family. She's extremely loving and caring and super kind. Sometimes you
kind.
get ones who are like loving and caring, but they're not that kind. I'm not kidding. I don't know if that
Easy now.
exists.
Easy.
No, she's all of them. Kind, loving, and caring. Eric Jensen, tell
Well,
us.
Our first two-time winner, Dianna Harris,
Wow.
again.
Back to
Another
back.
award. Harris, wow.
back.
Back to
Dianna
back.
Harris, man, you
There's
got
some
it.
right. Oh, there's the healthy eating
He's trying to
there.
get some brownie points right there.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man.
That kid's trying to get more of that rice milk.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Has any of your children ever begged you for rice milk?
No, never. my kid the other day was pitching a fit for root beer. That's my family.
That is awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. Still in the category of love and support, this mom was nominated for an award for being super caring because there's nothing she won't do for her family.
Nothing she won't do.
At all. She won't do for her family.
Yeah.
Mr. Eric, tell us
Oh.
who gets this award.
The most caring mom award goes to Donna Marsala. Congratulations, Donna.
The legend.
Donna.
And for
Yo.
sure, a caring person right there.
Yeah,
That
there's nothing
is
she's ever
awesome.
not done for me.
Yeah.
She's not even my mom.
Seriously.
It's amazing.
How amazing she
She's
is.
a Meadowvale staple, man.
Legend.
This next award is found in the category of grandmothers. You see, what we said is we're going to celebrate all moms, including grandmothers,
Yeah.
including moms of all kind,
Yeah.
and even moms in memory. We're going to get to some of those later on. So we're going to celebrate grandma here, and she is best known for
Being the #1 best local grandma ever.
best local grandma ever.
Best local grandma ever.
So this is like a
Yeah.
community nomination.
Yeah, the local grandma experience package comes with quality time, fun and games, and amazing hugs. 10 for 10 would hug again.
10 for 10 would hug again.
Take it away, Eric.
Oh my gosh. Another award here for Donna Marsala.
Wow.
Nominated by Carter Cochran.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
because Grandmas
Nice.
don't live here. For local grandma.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Local grandma. Love it.
Good nomination, Carter.
Yo,
Well,
we just got so many to get through.
so many, man. The next category is in the love and support category as well. This
Yeah.
is a nomination for a mother who is always spoiling the children with their favorite foods and
Man.
looking after them in the family.
I love getting spoiled with my favorite food.
Eric, take it away, bud.
So, Eleanor Harris is going to receive the Most Caring and Loving Mom Award. Congratulations, Eleanor. You
Eleanor.
are a phenomenal mom.
The most caring and loving
Look at
mom
that.
award. I feel like a few people in here were like, they're like, if I say most, nobody can be better than that. Can you
Yeah.
have more than one most?
Uh,
Today you can.
Today you
Today
can.
you
When it
When it
absolutely
comes to
can.
moms,
When it comes
We're
to
not
mom,
gonna-
there's an infinite amount of most.
Yes.
we're not going to toe that line.
Key tip. Infinite amount of most this morning. Following that, we have a Mom at Home award of At Home.
Yeah,
This
we
mom
do.
is known for the most cleaning mom in the whole world. Wait, that was the
It
award.
just says, you just read it. It just says she is always cleaning.
She's always
Which-
cleaning.
I think Ethan Harris nominated Eleanor for the. So maybe Ethan, help. But great award. Most cleaning mom in the whole wide world. Good job.
Congratulations, Eleanor. Another back-to-back winner.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Maybe put down some of that race milk and start helping me.
All right, in this next category, we're moving on to the mom skills category here. And this
Mom
is actually
skills.
a combination of two awards that we put into one. In case you're the one who nominated, we put into one.
Yeah.
This is one giant award from
Whoa.
two children. We just thought this just needs to be like an all-time award here.
Yeah.
And there's so much to say about this mom and this award that we can't even get to really any of it. I think the award speaks for itself.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much here. Like, my mom pioneered the concept of going to church in pajamas months before it was cool or widespread.
What a
Wow.
queen.
Months before it was cool.
Fashion forward. That's a fashion
icon.
forward mom.
I mean, she is an icon.
She is. You'll know it. You'll know it when you hear it.
Yeah.
Eric, tell us who this icon is.
The most creative and visionary mom award goes to Jen Bryant. You are a
Bryant.
phenomenal mom.
Look at that.
Wow.
Like, when I
In
think
prison.
of creative and visionary mom, I mean, I
Can I-
think of Jen Bryant.
Can I redact my fantastic? I mean, I didn't know she was in prison. I feel like we should be elevated. Upstanding
She's an artist,
citizens
bro.
here, not
She is an artist.
She's an artist that can't be held down.
most criminal endeavors. Mom with
Yeah.
most criminal
Is
endeavors.
in there. I mean, this is a large statement by Isaiah and Micah. I just want to know, in it, is there someone that says, "Mom that builds the most walls"?
She loves building walls.
She
Yeah,
loves
she
the
does.
walls.
She
Yeah.
loves walls.
Just so you guys know, in case you're wondering, like, why they're not reading all this stuff, we can't actually get through all that. But what we have done is we've posted this on our website. Don't go there now; you're going to ruin the Mom Awards. But go there after. You can read everything that everybody says about you. It is awesome.
Yes,
Moving
it
on,
is.
we're in the category of love and support.
Love and
This
support.
person is a perfect mom. Perfect mom. She loves other kids too, in the church, in the neighborhood. This is just a super
She's
mom.
just taking
It's an
care of
all-time
people
mom.
all the time.
Here we
She
go.
is the perfect mom.
Let's hear it, EJ.
the biggest loving mom award also goes to Jen Bryant.
Jen Bryant.
Jen
Nominated
Bryant,
by-
multiple award winner.
Donna, her mother, which means that's like double mom. Like she would know.
That's like mom
Yeah.
inception. I don't even know how
That's
to
like
comprehend that.
That's
so
like-
much mom love
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
It's awesome. We love
Mom
it.
celebrating moms is like the coolest thing.
Yeah,
Very
it is.
cool.
That's like Kobe Bryant. telling everybody that he learned all his tricks from MJ,
Yeah,
right?
that's
Like
exactly it.
respect,
It
mad
is.
respect.
Exactly. Now we're moving on to the category of mom skills, and this was, I believe, the first award that was nominated, wasn't it?
It was the very first award that we received for the Mom Award, so this is its extra special announcement.
This lady has unlimited ideas and dreams.
Yo.
Unlimited. If you are lacking ideas and dreams, call her
Yeah,
up.
she is. She's always like the first one to step up and help
Yep,
out. Like,
absolutely. She is amazing. No one else deserves this more than her.
She's creative.
Eric, what do we got here?
The most creative mom award goes to Jennifer Sabern.
Jennifer Sabern in the skills category.
What a
Mad
creative
skills.
mom.
Mad mom.
Takes a
Most
lot of
creative mom.
creativity
Skills.
to mother, you know? You got to endure and raise children.
Speaking of endurance, this next category, or this next award falls in the category of Mama Bears.
Mama Bears.
And this mom, well, you know what, Eric? Take it away.
Well, it says that this is my mom, nominated by my wife. And she says that she wins the Survived Eric Jensen's toddler to teen years. But I would venture to say that it's been a lot harder and more arduous of a journey than just my toddler through teen years. It still continues to this day. But Mom, you are a great mom.
You are a saint, is what you are. Congratulations, Jill Jensen.
I hope there's no
Jensen's
pictures.
toddler to teen years. And still surviving him today.
Yes.
Made
This
it through.
category is the Strength and Resilience category. This award falls under
Oh.
that. This mom is the epitome of resilience. She's been, we had some snapping going on over here. She's been the mother of 3 boys,
Yo, that's hard.
3 crazy boys.
Not
You
that
know
I
them well. She was a pastor's wife for many years, worked inside and outside the home.
Yeah.
And now she's battling cancer.
Ooh.
And she's fighting very hard.
She's a fighter.
Yeah, she's killing it, actually. She's awesome. So, this award is...
This is the Resilience Award, and I'm going to actually have a guest presenter real quick.
Guest
Just
presenter.
give his own mom an
What?
award. Bartley Sawatsky's mom, Joan. You want to say anything to your mom?
Love you, Mom. Great. Thanks for tuning in. There she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Love you, Mom.
Resilience Award.
Somehow you didn't get
Look
any
at
of her
Bartley
good
with
looks.
hair.
I know, right? Man.
Oh,
Here comes Grammy floating down the river. This was on a trip in Florida. We went canoeing, and Dad tipped the canoe.
Dad, look
So
what
that's
we
Mom
did.
floating
we made
down
some
the
memories.
river at Wikiwachi. Floating down the river. And I'm filming it.
just more resilience.
So much resilience.
So much
The
resilience.
most resilient.
What a resilient mom.
This next award falls in the category of in memory of. These are moms that are no longer with us in person, but who are with us in spirit and legacy. This award is for a mother who came from England in 1925.
Oh,
Grew up in the
man.
Great Depression. There's some stats here. She got married and had 3 children of her own, fostered 99 children in
What?
the span of 40
What?
years. Unbelievable. She looked after 50 head of cattle, 20 show horses, and changed over 5,000 rabbits. Man, this mom sounds like a whole colony. And it's one mom.
There's
did
more
this.
than one of them.
She was the village.
she was
That's
the
right.
village.
Takes a village, and
Yeah.
that was this mom. So, in the memory of category, Eric, what's the award?
We have an amazing mom award that's going out to Joan. That's Victoria Strait's mom, Joan. We miss her dearly, it says. So I'm thinking of Joan today. Amazing mom. Look at that. 99 foster kids. That's an
99.
amazing thing.
Yeah, it is.
That is amazing. So, Joan, she won the mom who's the most unique. That's the award she won. Congratulations, Joan. Moving on, in the love and support category, we
Love
have a
and
mom
support.
who's always writing nice notes on
Nice
their family
notes
board.
are nice.
Yeah, sometimes my family board has notes that
Yeah?
they're more like, do this or do that.
Yeah.
But when you get like a, hey, you're awesome, don't you
Yeah.
just feel like loved?
I do. I wish I got more notes, Mom.
She goes above and beyond to meet her son's and her husband's needs. That's what this mom's all about.
Nice.
So,
Most
Take it
Caring
away.
Mom Award. Nominated by T-Bone. Love you, T-Bone. Says Kim Bentley. Most Caring Mom.
Yay.
Congratulations, Kim. You are a phenomenal mother.
congratulations, Kim.
Yeah.
You are a phenomenal mother.
I want some of that
T-Bone
cake.
is a champ.
Cake looks delicious.
The next award is in the category of cuddles and kisses and hugs.
Well, that's a category.
It is.
Cuddles and kisses.
This mom loves her children and loves to cuddle them and give them kisses and hugs. So we got back-to-back awards here, actually.
Back-to-back?
Eric, why don't you take us away with the back-to-back awards in the category of cuddles and kisses?
Back-to-back award for this amazing mother. It's going to go to Laura Wolf-Powell. You are an amazing mom. And a loving one at that. That is awesome. My mom doesn't hug me anymore. I think it's because of all those toddler to teen issues that we had.
So Charlotte nominated her for the Best Hug Award.
Yeah.
And then Ryan nominated Laura for the Best
Tickle fight mom.
Best Tickle Fight Mom.
Tickle fight mom. That is an amazing skill
Yeah.
that all moms seem to have inherently. I might add.
Yeah. There's something about, like, I'm uncomfortable tickling because I don't know my child. Is there a pro tip to, like, actually tickle? Maybe, Laura, you can let me know. Like, what's the level of pressure and where? Like, I don't know.
If they cry.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the only
But
marker?
then it's if they cry for a prolonged period of time, right? Because like if you're my kid,
This
you
isn't
could cry
Dad's
for 10 seconds.
learn how
and
to
then be done.
competent award day. This
I'm
is
always looking to
Mom's
learn
Day.
from
Let's
moms.
just let moms have their moment before you start trying to get tickling
skip
lessons.
the tickling and go right to like pro wrestling, and then it doesn't matter.
All right. This is in the friend category. This mom has always been there for this person. She's actually best friends with her daughter. They have an incredible bond. I love seeing moms who are really close friends with their daughters. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Take it away, Eric.
The Best Friend Award goes to Lynn Friedman. Amazing
Lynn.
mom. Aww. Look at that sweet picture.
Well, that is cute, actually. Real cute.
Real cute.
This next category is in the category of the non-biological mom. These are moms who are not biologically moms to the people who nominated them, but moms nonetheless.
Moms nonetheless.
Actually, we have a series of awards to give out here.
Yeah. I
Let's
think
just clump them all together,
This
Eric.
is a
Clump them all
Clump
back-to-back
them all together, Eric.
To back- together,
back-to-back winner. A back-to-back winner
Yeah.
is Maggie Layton. You are a best non-biological mother, nominated by, of course, our wonderful GCBI students who are thanking their non-biological dorm mom for an amazing year at GCBI.
It was an amazing year at that, and she
Yeah, it
really
was.
did perform the role of a
Yeah,
mom
she did.
in that house.
I mean, she had to. She had people like Chad and
Yeah,
Yep.
Jake and
I like
And-
the awareness
and
here.
Chad?
Chad wrote.
Chad.
Chad wrote nominated category most patient. She had to deal with me. And that's all he wrote, and everyone
That's right.
said amen. Okay.
Congratulations. Moving on. This Mom Award is in the category of love and support.
what?
This award is for a mom who shows her kids and her husband so much love all the time.
All the time.
Eric, who's this award go to?
Did we skip
It's
one?
at the bottom of the
Okay,
list.
Sorry. This is Jarinka's mom, Maria. Congratulations, Maria. You are a phenomenal mom. And Jarinka, I know, loves you very much.
Yes, she won the award for the best taking care of everyone with a smile on her face.
Nikki, Josh, and Junior also at the end there, I saw. Sorry.
Moving on. Still in the love and support category.
Love and support.
We've got a single mom here. Single moms are also amazing what they can do. She's done a
Yeah.
great job providing for her son through all the years.
After all the hard times, she pulled it off.
Pull through, man.
Yeah.
That's what moms are known for. They're amazing at that.
Yeah.
That's
Eric?
And a loving mom, dear to everyone award goes to Mary Bigford. Congratulations,
What?
Mary. You are a beloved mother.
Oh, Mary.
Awesome
I know Mary.
mom.
She is an awesome mom. She is
Bro.
beloved.
Yeah. Back to the Mama Bear category.
I love the Mama Bear category.
Yo, Mama Bear category. Yo, this mom's nominated in that category. She deserves the Mama Bear Award because she is fierce.
Fierce.
She would lay
Mom's
down
right.
her life for her kids, and she is
Yeah, she would.
sacrificial. Mama. Yeah.
Who's this? I want
So-
to hang out with her.
So this is Melanie. Melanie D.
Melanie D.
Wins the Mama Bear Award today. Congratulations, Melanie.
Congratulations, Melody D, for the Mama Bear Award.
Yeah.
This next mom her kids wrote a lot about her. We're going to post this
A lot.
because you are going to cry when you read it.
Yeah.
It
and I know
is-
this person. She's gonna cry.
She's probably crying already. She didn't even know. She
started
knows.
crying.
She knows, yeah. She's known for being compassionate and loving and generous and cares for everybody, her own kids and her kids' friends and basically everybody around. In the
Yeah.
selfless and generosity category, Eric, who gets this incredible award? Who's this incredible mom?
The most compassionate mom award goes to Michelle Leroy, or Leroy. I'm not sure exactly how to say it, but I know that she's a great mother. That's what I do know.
Yeah, she is.
She really is a great mother. Alyssa, Tristan, and Justin nominated her for that award.
Yeah, they
Awesome.
did.
Well deserved. Thanks for doing that, guys. That was awesome.
Yeah. Again, you can see that posted on the website.
Now we're moving on to the strength and resilience category here. And this award, this one gets me feeling that tingly tear feeling right here,
Yeah,
just
it
thinking
does.
about it. If you know the story, you would too. This is for someone who's totally unselfish, who is made a life-giving decision to donate one of her kidneys to
Yeah.
the nominator, who was John Marcella. So,
Talk about strength and resilience.
yeah.
That's awesome. So the Giver of Life Award, it goes to this amazing mom in the Strength and Resilience category, MJ Cochran.
MJ
Cochran.
Cochran.
We all
Man.
know how great of a mom she is.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
she is.
Emda. You are a great mom. You're not only a mom, but you also
Awesome.
gave up your kidney to save someone's life. You get the Giver of Life
Amazing.
Yeah.
Award in so many different ways.
Yeah. Demonstrating that the sacrificial love of Christ right there. It's
Absolutely.
Pretty good.
That's good stuff. This next award is in the category of Mama Bear. And really, 6 kids. That's all you got to say. 6 kids. That's it.
You automatically jump to that category with no
Yes.
words needed.
Yep.
This Mama Bear Award goes to Miriam Fugere.
Miriam
Nominated by
Fugere.
Denise
Fugere.
Gervais, who would know, obviously a mother herself, but has been around those 6 kids quite a lot, and
Yeah.
one of them's Chad. So, like, bonus points to Miriam.
Can we
points.
add Matt? To one of
bonus
the
points?
children?
right?
Yeah, and Matt. Yeah, 6 Matt.
Yeah, exactly. This next award is in the at-home category. This person is known for giving great yogurt drinks.
What's a
Yo.
yogurt drink?
I don't know what a yogurt drink is. Is that like
Sounds
yogurt in
horrible.
a
You don't know what a
tube thing?
yogurt
I think
drink
it's
is?
just
Like a smoothie?
rotten yogurt. I think that,
Oh, it's Yelp. Like,
never-
give me Yelp,
never-
me mama, Yelp, me
Yeah.
mama, give me. You guys
no,
know? Okay.
nothing.
Yogurt drink. Man,
Anyway,
Always there for kids, always
Oh.
providing for their needs.
always there. She is, I would add in here like best jerk pork award
Ooh.
if I could throw that in there.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been there, I think,
yeah.
and had it.
Yeah, great mom who's a neighbor award.
Her husband was not mad at all about all the restaurants closing because
No.
Yeah.
he was like, food's better at home.
finally.
Seriously.
So,
Finally.
yeah, exactly.
I've been
Finally.
praying for this for years.
Who does this go to, Eric? Who do we
The
got?
Best Cook Award goes to Rochelle Weir.
Woo!
A great mom and a great cook. Oh,
She's the best mom ever. Mother's Day, Mom, you're the best mom ever. Wow.
So glad to have a mother like you. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy.
oh, what great kids. Rochelle. That's not Rochelle, by the way.
What's that?
That's not Rachel.
Next award is in
Spoiler
the Mama
alert.
Bear category.
Spoiler.
This really is just somebody who's like, my mom just deserves every award. So
Yeah.
it's the All Mom Award.
The All Mom Award goes to Rhoda Wolf.
Rhoda
Rhoda
Wolf.
Wolf.
I mean, all-encompassingly must be amazing mom, winner of the All Mom Award.
Yeah.
And this is the mother of
Congratulations.
the winner of the Tickler Award.
There
So
you
this
go.
mom raised
Yeah.
an
Lots
incredibly
of-
gifted tickler.
Some well-decorated family of mothers there.
That's right.
I like the cultural accent here. The mum. My mum.
Yes.
Or because the list would be too long.
This is an award in the In Loving Memory category. His mother had a hard life. She was a single mom of 8 kids,
8 kids.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
2 died when she was when this person was 11, and still had 6 kids to raise. Wow, what a story! An incredible story.
Yeah.
So in the Loving Memory category, as well as probably the strength
Strength and
and resilience
We're gonna-
and love and support, and basically all the categories.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's this?
The winner of the Sacrificial Hardship Award, as well as a Honorary Strength and Resilience Award, goes to Ruth Bigford. You are all remembered.
Nice.
Yep. And we can jump right into the next one. Also in loving memory. Again, this mom did the best to take care of 8 kids.
Yeah, Donna.
Different nominator.
Yeah,
but
same mom.
Same
mom. Ruth
Yeah,
Bigford.
multiple sources have concurred and said Ruth Bigford, great, wonderful, hopeful mother.
Yes.
The Hopeful Award. Congratulations.
That's awesome.
So back to the Mama Bear category.
I love the Mama Bear category.
Love the Mama Bear category. This mom's nominated because she is so committed to training these 4 kiddos up in the truth and teaching them to know God and rely on Him only. They will be well equipped to spread the good news of Jesus because of her faith. Man, those kids getting right to it.
They're lucky to have a mom like that, man.
Yeah, they are.
I know her, and they are.
Yeah, they are.
Some deep kids.
Deep
Some
kids.
I like that.
Seriously.
The winner of the Best Mommy Ever Award trophy, or the Best Mama Ever trophy, goes to Sarah Fulford, who, if you don't know Sarah, she is a phenomenal mom. Here are her kids, Henry and Ivor. Fun story about the Fulfords is when we had our 4th child, we named him Henry, knowing that Sarah Fulford named her son Henry, thinking that was a great name, but knowing that she lives in the Mayfield West area, and who cares? And then they moved to Cambridge, so
now there's 2 Henrys.
So now there's 2 Henrys
Hank
at
and
one
Hank.
campus.
Hank 1, Hank 2.
They learn how to
Hank and
Henry from
Hank.
each other.
Love it.
Should just
Perfecting
change
the
one
art of
them to
Henry.
Tank, Hank and Tank.
That's right.
In the selflessness and generosity category, this mom is being nominated for this award. It's not the person's mom who's nominating them.
No.
But it's because of an experience that they had where basically this mom was willing to take a baby, even though they had 4 kids already or a bunch of kids of their own.
Yeah.
Just so willing.
And then the same
helping
mom
out.
is nominated by somebody else
Man.
for another award,
Oh
too.
my goodness.
2 people who aren't her mom but nominated her for awards.
She just is. She's absolutely killing it at this mom game.
Yeah.
So far, I think we have a leader in the most awarded category
the
so
awards
far. Well,
are?
Maggie, I guess.
Well,
technically.
what are the awards and who do they go to?
All right, so Emily Allison nominated this mom for the hashtag Mom Goals Award, and Larissa Shea said Love for Strangers Award. This goes to, again, Sarah Fulford.
Sarah
Sarah
Fulford.
Fulford.
Same Sarah Fulford.
Phenomenal mom.
She really is. She is a leader in the mom category for sure.
For
Yeah, she
sure.
is.
This award is an at-home award.
At home.
This award is being nominated for all of the not just making food, but going and getting it in all the chaos.
In
And
all the chaos.
I don't know if you've ever been to Costco in Brampton, but
Yes, I have.
yeah, about doing that and then shopping for like 90 people.
Yeah.
Maybe
And
not
then
90, but 14.
Going there, shopping for 90 people in the middle of a pandemic.
Yep.
Crazy stuff. But I've been to this person's home, and she rules the at-home award.
Yeah, she does.
In every minor category there is a part
She
of it
sets
as well.
the bar.
She sets the bar.
We're all trying to
Yeah, she does.
achieve that. Who's this?
So this mom is the real MVP. The Best Grocery Shopper Award goes to Sarah Sawatsky.
Hey, congratulations,
Congratulations,
Sarah.
Sarah.
Ski.
An amazing
Yo,
mom.
Nominated by not only her own kids, but her son-in-law and the GCBI kids.
Yeah.
That's a good son-in-law right there.
That is a
That
good
is.
son-in-law.
Next award is in the category of love and support. This mom is behind their daughter's every accomplishment, constantly forcing them out of bed. I know what it's like to be around young adults. I
gotta kick 'em
was
out of
one.
bed.
I still kind of am. And getting out of bed is not easy. And having someone who forces you to do that,
Yeah.
to pursue your dreams
That's why
and
I
your
had
goals.
kids.
So you could bug them to get out of bed, or
No,
they help
so
you.
They help me get out of bed.
That is awesome. Eric, who does this award go to, and what is the award?
Supportive Mom Award goes to Sharon Adams.
Adams,
Sharon.
congratulations.
Phenomenal
Supporting
mom.
mom.
Yo.
What a cute picture.
Oh.
That is a great mom right
And
there.
then back in the mom skills category.
Mom skills, mad mom
Mad
skills.
mom skills.
Looks like this mom knows how to celebrate.
It does.
This could also be the fun category.
the fun category, fun and play
Good
category,
moms,
mom
come
skills
on.
category. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. It looks like she
Does it
really
all.
does know how to do it all, how to celebrate.
Yep.
Eric Jensen,
What do we got, Eric?
what do we got here?
Celebrate good moms, come on. So, the Best at Making Holiday Special award goes to Sharon Thompson.
What?
Sharon Thompson.
No party.
Hi, Mom.
Nose out of
That is
Since we
awesome.
can't get together
Sharon.
this Mother's Day,
Hey,
I thought
wouldn't
I'd
mind
make
an
this
invite.
quick little message to let you know
Wouldn't
how
mind an
much we
invite.
I
love
want an
you.
invite to the party.
Yeah.
Love you, Mom. Happy Mother's
Kind of
Day.
person you want to be around. Hey, this next
Wonderful.
award is in the category of love and
Mother's
support.
Day, Mom. We
Love
love
and
you.
support.
And the person nominating just says, I love my mom because she's just the kindest. She does a lot for us unselfishly.
Yeah, man. I feel like mom and unselfishly is like kind of go hand in hand.
Just they're synonyms.
Synonym.
Cinnamon,
That's nice.
Synonymous.
cinnamons.
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 Cinnamon hearts.
Synonymous.
Synon-
Anyway, the Most Loving and Kind Mom Award goes to Sharon Jacob. Rebecca and Olivia want to wish you a happy Mother's Day.
Congratulations, Sharon.
Congratulations.
Happy Mother's Day.
Most loving and kind. Another most. The infinite mostest.
That's right.
That's cute.
This next award is in the category of at home. We've heard about great cooks, but this mom is the absolute best at doing something. What is that, Eric?
She is the best baker. The best baker award goes to, I think I've actually even had some of these dishes before.
No way.
Best
Lavinia
baker.
Oltian's mom, Simona. Congratulations.
Ooh.
Look at that. I know.
Yo.
Those Romanians,
Yo.
those Romanians know how to do some pastry.
Yes.
Let me tell you right now.
That looks
That
good.
stuff.
is some
Legit.
good stuff right there.
Yeah, Romanian cakes.
So we just had Best Baker. This next award is also an at-home award.
What?
And this is for the person who makes the best food ever. The nominator,
She owned
her
her
daughter,
own restaurant. I would go there every day.
every day.
I mean, you don't like. I'm not a mom, but I'm married to a mom who knows what some of the struggles are with kids and eating. And like, when your mom says, or when your kid says, "I'd go to your restaurant every day," that's a big deal.
it's powerful, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like we should withhold this award until we get some concrete proof, until we have some of this food. That yes. Oh no,
Sounds like there's
just
agreement
kidding.
in the room.
The best cook award goes to Suzanne Hardy. Cook,
Suzanne.
phenomenal mom. Look at that. Awesome.
All right, the next award is in the selflessness and generosity category.
What?
It says, no matter how uncertain sometimes their lives are, these kids, 3 of them, awesome kids, by the way, amazing kids, they can
Yeah.
always count on their mom. And the reality is that everyone in this room counts on their mom, too.
Yeah.
What's the award and who's it going to, Eric?
Oh my gosh, the Selflessness and Compassion Award goes to the one and only Barb Mengi,
Barb.
who is kind of like all our moms here at Renew staff. So
Yeah. She has 3 biological children, but
and
really,
then all of us.
how many people we have on staff?
We love you, Barb, and
not
so
even
do your
that.
children.
Everyone watching doesn't realize she's like their mom, too. 'Cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
She's doing the role. They just don't even know it.
You've all reaped the benefits of this wonderful.
This might be the first
mothering.
Mother's Day, though, that Barb hasn't had to, like, bring something in for all the other moms at church
Yeah.
in Meadowville, right?
That's
Normally,
right.
she's the one getting the donuts or the fancy things and doing the stuff and running around.
Yeah.
And
Enjoy
hopefully
it.
This morning, her husband and her
Yeah.
kids, whoever's home, if any, fed
Oh,
her
doing
breakfast
something.
in bread
Yeah.
and took care of her.
If there are any moms out there who have experienced Mother's Day at Renew Church and maybe the small gifts that we do on a Sunday, you know, Barb does that.
Not me.
Maybe send her something through Uber Eats today.
Ooh.
Like maybe Barb deserves that.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
so.
she does deserve it.
She likes Chinese
you
food,
believe
I
it?
know.
Do you
should.
believe it?
This
Do you
next
believe it?
award is in the category of strength and resilience. No matter what life throws at her, she keeps her head up and is always providing for her family. Who wins this award, Eric?
Well, this resilient award goes to your mom,
Mom!
Hilda Wood.
Congratulations, Mom. You do deserve that one.
What a great
Strength and
mom.
Resilience Award.
Put up with Tim and this joker over
Yeah,
here.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Could you
poor-
imagine being that guy's award or mom?
I like your
Can't.
outfit in this picture here, Andrew.
Thank you. Thank you.
The socks with the Birks and
Let's
the
move
socks
on.
and the-
Moving on. The Love and Support Award. In the Love and Support category, this mom is an amazing mother and grandmother, so they could also be in the grandmother category. Eric, take it away.
most caring mom goes to Irene Hebert. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Irene Hebert.
Hebert.
I said it wrongly.
She is amazing.
Irene,
Hashtag
great mom.
Renew Milton. This next video, or this next category, is mom skills.
Yeah.
And we're just going to jump right into the video. Eric?
Yeah, we are.
You got a video for us, bud.
Maybe.
Let's see it. Here
Oh, no, that's not. That.
we go.
No one wants to see this. Ah!
This song is called Mom Is My Life. Mom, Mom, Mom is a pretty guest with those nails. Pretty, pretty nails and that hair so straight. Mom is my life. She always shuts me up, turn that round upside down.
All
She
right.
helps
Yeah.
with my
Mom
homework.
skills.
She
What's the
makes
award and who
me
gets it?
She
Wonderful
plays with
super
me
duper
outside.
super mom award goes to Jen Kowalski.
You guessed it.
And
Jen
I love the
Kowalski.
reason, see video.
We saw it, and we believe it.
Amazing.
The next award is in the grandma category. This person lives
G-Ma.
miles away, but loves her daughter, son-in-law, and grandkids
Yeah, she
very,
does.
very well. And when she visits Milton, she gives great hugs and has always a big smile on her face. We love her.
Yes.
Who is it?
This is Kim Wilson, most attentive, loving mom and grandma award. Rachel Aiel's mom, Kim.
Congratulations, Kim.
And continuing on in the love and support category, we have a mom that's been nominated because she encourages and supports us in everything that we do to do our best to persevere and never give up on ourselves. Sounds like a great mom in the love and support category. Eric Jensen, who is this mom? What's the award?
This is the Best Encourager Award, and it goes to Lisa Jones.
Congratulations,
Lisa Jones. Congratulations.
Do something.
Stop public skating.
All jokes aside, we love you, Mom. You always put us first before your needs.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. I was trying to figure out
Yo.
if that was a dog or one of those really comfy blankets that they just were. I couldn't actually see if it was a.
If you're wondering why those kids are so incredibly amazing, guess whose grandkids those are?
Those, I don't know.
They belong to Elderberry.
Elderberry's
Elderberry's
grandkids.
grandkids. Of course, they're
No
amazing. We
wonder.
miss you, Elderberry. This next award is in the
Yeah.
fun and play category. This mom always takes interest in their son's activities, kind of
Yeah.
like earlier, except for not basketball and Fortnite, other activities, but always engaged in them and interested in them. Eric, what's the award and who's it going to?
3 awards here. The Most Likely to Find a Deal Award, the Kind-Hearted Gift Giver Award, and the Personal Interest Award all go to the one and only MJ Cochran. You are a phenomenal mom, MJ.
If
What?
those of you who were in earlier, she also
Happy
won the Giver of
Mother's
Life Award.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
She really is an amazing,
popping up all over.
amazing mom. She's a leader. She's an absolute leader.
Yeah, she is.
What's this next award here, Eric?
Oh, back to the mom skills
Mom
category.
Mom skills.
Mom skills?
Scoop.
Yo, this mom has been nominated because my mom is the type of person that will go above and beyond in everything, in every single thing. So if we're planning a family dinner, it'll be the most exotic, festive, and there are planning and menus and invite cards, all going above and beyond. I mean,
Always
the
above
most,
and beyond.
Yeah. So in the mom skills category, this mom is nominated for what award, Eric?
The Always Doing the, all caps, most award goes to Nadine Henry.
Nadine Henry.
Nadine Henry.
Good job, Nadine.
See what
Great
they did?
mom.
Everyone's doing most, and then she did all
She
caps
did all
most,
caps.
All
just
caps
to
most.
level up most.
It's hard to beat
I
all
thought
caps.
we decided you can't not
It's
level
the
up most, but
internet-
So you say most, or you say most.
It's the internet's version of shouting. It's the internet's version of shouting.
Congratulations! Hey, there's a nice award for you. Going to be shown later in our service.
Yeah, it is.
For you from your congratulations. This next award is in the love and support category. It says, she is nice. And lets us have a bunch of candy.
Ooh,
Take it
the
away.
Nicest Mom Award goes to Renata Barnard, who I don't know if she would love everyone knowing that she gives people candy because she's kind of like one of those
Isn't
health
fitness
fit,
the
you
thing?
know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
she's like all into that. But
Yeah.
congratulations, Renata, phenomenal mother. And I would,
Kind
I
of like
also
the
like
dentist
candy.
who gives out candy.
Right?
Yeah,
The,
know.
the fit mom.
I guess if you're doing at-home fitness, you can eat candy. The problem
Yeah.
is when you're eating candy and not doing it.
There you go.
Makes sense. Hey,
that makes sense.
We got 2 more awards here. Similar categories, similar story. This next one is
Similar
because
winner.
she's really nice and helps us with homework. And the other one is because sometimes she makes very good jokes.
Sometimes.
2 awards.
So
Let's give them
Celia
away.
and Caitlin
Give
want to
them away
let
like candy, Eric.
Renata know that she is a phenomenal mom. You are a phenomenal mom. And you have to deal with Francois, which is also like another child, you know? And the beard. I think she's integral in the beard tending.
I heard that's where they keep their leftovers. Anyway. In the category, there's a video.
Oh, there's a video.
Let's see
We got a video. Let's go to the video.
Mother's Day, Mom. We love you very much.
Look at that. That's a good looking.
That's a different
That's a
family.
different family.
Anyway.
Great
Preview.
We'll
video.
get there. Well,
Renata
not
is
to ruin any awards, but
so wonderful. She's stealing other people's pictures.
in the cuddles and hugs and kisses category, this mom cuddles and tells me stories, not me, the child. Cuddles
ruining
and
it.
kisses
You're ruining
the
it.
children. And cuddles that makes them happy when they're crying. What's the award?
The Best Cuddles Award goes to Shelly Pepin.
Shelly Pepin. Congratulations, Shelly.
Great mom.
Pepin. Woo.
Awesome job.
Back in the Mama Bear category. Oh, man. This mom's been nominated because been a part of Sherry's family now for over 20 years and have spent more time being a part of her family than with my own. She welcomed me from the very beginning, even though I joined in perhaps an unconventional way. She has been there to help each time I bought one of my children, I brought one of my children home from the hospital.
I bought one
to
of my
give them-
children from the hospital.
to give them first pass to dropping everything that she's doing.
That's
and this
awesome.
award is, and who is this?
The Best Mother-in-Law Award goes to Sherry Pepin from Lori, your daughter-in-law Lori.
Congratulations,
very
Sherry
much.
Pepin. Well-deserved award. This next one is in the mom skills category again. And this is going to a mom who has a beautiful voice and who likes to sing loud and proud, all the way from #Renew Milton.
What?
This Mom Award goes to Stephanie Hounsel. Stephanie, you are a phenomenal mother. There she is
And a phenomenal singer.
in her singing action shot right
Now,
there.
I know it's sometimes difficult to like play piano and sing at the same time.
Yeah.
Is it also difficult to mom and sing at the same time?
I can't answer that question. I've never mommed before a day in my life, and it frankly terrifies.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Into the in memory of category. This mom, I knew her very well. She is an inspiration in my life because she's an inspiration in my father's life.
What?
She's an amazing neighbor, an example of Christ's love, and she is the most patriotic person you'll ever meet. Loves Canada.
Okay.
You want me to do it?
Well,
I should do it, shouldn't I?
The closest example of a Christ's Unconditional Love Award goes to Joyce.
Wood.
Joyce Wood.
Grandma, we miss you, Grandma. This is for you. And normally every single Mother's Day, we go for a walk on the Trans-Canada Trail in memory of Joyce Wood.
Oh,
And we can't do that this year. Man, next year we'll do 2
There you go.
Or 3.
or 3.
Or just hike the whole thing.
We'll hike the whole thing next year. Great idea, actually.
Are you committing to this live on?
I'm not committing to this live. I'm not committing to this live. In the mom skills category, this mom is known for displaying her logic and deep insight in practical matters, relational and organizational spiritual stuff, and she's just a boss, a straight boss.
Straight boss.
Who does this award go to, and what is it for?
The Most Wise and Compassionate Award goes to Hilda Wood.
Mom.
Hilda Wood.
Hilda
What
Wood.
a
That's your
great
second
mom.
award, man. You're getting all the awards up in here.
I know. She's cleaning house.
She's a boss.
That's awesome.
What's up next?
Yo, so in the love and support category, we have a mom who's been nominated because my mom is awesome. She's traveled from Halifax to the GTA to support me in a number of major challenges. Even though distance keeps us apart, her love and support is unwavering. This mom, and the award is...
This is the most loving and caring mother goes to Kim Colley.
Congratulations, Kim Colley.
Oh,
Great
nominated by Rochelle Weir.
Mom.
Nova Scotia proud. Nova Scotia strong.
Rochelle loves you very much.
Next category is, again, the cuddles and hugs and kisses category. This mom gets an award just because she's so caring and gives great hugs. Who is it, Eric?
Again?
The Caring, Loving, and Best Hug Award goes to Dianna Harris.
Woo!
Dianna.
Oh,
Diana's got a few awards up in here.
This is lap 2
she
for
does.
Diana.
She's good at
She's also
everything.
getting the next one. What's that, Eric?
Oh my goodness.
No, she's not.
No,
Oh.
she's not.
No, she's not. Never
But,
mind.
but that's okay. Same family.
I was wrong.
Now she's so
Same
disappointed.
family.
Same family. Ava Harris wanted to let Eleanor Harris know that she's the most helpful.
The
Most helpful mom award goes
mom
to
skills category.
Eleanor.
All right. Award is again in the grandmother category. This grandmother went to bed at 10 p.m. every night.
This grandma is actually here in the studio with us. The best GCBI grandma goes to
The best grandma.
Here,
The
come
best.
over. Come on up.
GCBI
Win your
grandma.
award. Don't
no.
fall off the
Definitely
don't fall off
a
the
grandma
stage.
move there.
Elizabeth Rada won the best GCBI grandma. Dakota wanted you to know that you're the best grandma in the GCBI house. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
10 p.m.
She's also our
All
bubble
right.
maker today. So if you
is.
didn't know, that's where the bubbles come from.
That's,
Good job, Elizabeth.
You got this one, big dog.
in the mama bear category, the mama bear of all mama bears, the infinite mama bear.
We should have not have
I'm
let
sorry.
Wade do this one.
Because
take a
she is
while.
always helping others and is just the best and the most beautiful mic drop.
Mic drop.
That was my daughter.
Yes.
This mom is, and the award goes. What's the award and who does it go to?
The most helpful, nice, and beautiful mom award goes to Anna Reininger, who is an awesome mom, and we all love you
Yo,
and
she
know
fly.
how great of a mom you are.
Totally deserving.
She is the most beautiful.
You need to take it easy.
Calm down.
We have a show to finish.
Calm down.
You can FaceTime her after, Wade.
All right.
In the at-home category, this award is going to a mom who keeps things pristinely clean all the time.
Pristinely clean.
Working her tail off to keep the house clean. And who doesn't love a clean house? I love a clean
Everybody
house.
loves a
Not
clean
enough
house.
to keep one, but I love one when it's kept for me. So this award is for and for who?
The cleanest counter award goes to Sarah Sawatsky. I kind of feel like this might have been a plug for her, though, because she does do the house cleaning thing, so. Doesn't she? Yeah.
What
It's
else
just
is
the
it?
counter. Just the counter. We're limiting it, not to the rest of the house, just the counter. We were getting
Most
some
clean
clarification. Getting some clarification here.
Oh, man.
The next category is in the selflessness and generosity category.
Yeah, it is.
And this is her mom who's always giving and blessing and has given and blessed us, even on this live
Yeah,
stream.
she has.
And she does it joyfully. She's so good at giving and not even making you feel bad about it.
Yeah.
She just loves to do it. She's great at it.
Yeah.
Who's this award go to?
I have to agree with Delia that the Gleeful Giver Award goes to Sandra McDonald, who I think I've ever seen her not smiling.
True.
That is
Always
true.
smiling.
That is
Have you
true.
set up with her
And
on
rides
Sunday
a
morning?
motorcycle,
Rides
which
a
is
motor-
like,
Oh,
oh, here we go.
yeah. Also, Mama
Look at that.
Skills with the dance moves.
Look at that.
Gleeful.
Let's go.
Wow.
Is that dance called the Gleeful?
It's the Gleeful pasta stirring dance.
Oh,
That's
true.
That's live. That's after she won her Mama Award.
I think
live, tuned in. She's so excited.
I think I've seen her yelling at Terry and still smiling.
Yeah.
And cooking mac and cheese
Absolutely.
at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I was a youth one time, and they used to pick me up and drive me places
Sandra
for youth
McDonald.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's great
Awesome.
at that.
Yo.
Moving on.
Another one.
This mama rides a shiny red and black Yamaha V-Star 650. Coolest biker
Is it
mom
back-to-back?
ever. This is also a back-to-back
Back-to-back.
award. I love
Back-to-back.
back-to-back awards.
Back-
Take it away, Eric.
Let me see if I can get this right. It's the Yamaha, like Yamaha. Yamaha, also known as Coolest Mom on a Motorcycle Award, goes to Sandra McDonald. Awards. I agree.
Wow.
Biker Mom is a good
And,
vibe.
of course, smiling like always.
Smiling.
Just
Gleeful
oozing glee.
Yamaha Mama Award. Man, she really is an amazing mom.
Yep.
So next award's in the category Fun and Play.
Fun and play.
What do we got, Wade?
This mom is nominated in the category of fun and play because our mom doesn't shy away from adventure and will do crazy things for those she loves, including going to the other side of the world for them. We love you, Mom. What is the award and who is this, Eric?
The Most Adventurous Mom Ever award goes to Julia Tarsisius, nominated by Eli, Evelyn, and Preeta, of course, their
What?
newest addition.
Yes.
Julia Tarsisius, you are a phenomenal mom. Here we go.
Julia in India.
Yeah.
Picking up Rita. This award is well
Amazing.
deserved. Congratulations, Julia.
Well deserved.
This next
Deserved.
award, actually, we have the kids who nominate and announce the award. So let's just go right into the video.
Boom. Taking my job. Making me look bad.
Happy Mother's Day. Mommy, you are the most awesome mom in the world because you always take care of us.
You are a great cook and baker, and you always make yummy food.
Thank you for everything.
Great video. Awesome mom. Congratulations, Althea. That is awesome.
Yes.
It's good to see
Verde.
my boy Sam.
That's your boy Sam.
My boy
Hashtag
Sam.
Maverick Youth.
Maverick Youth.
Back to the mama skills category.
So many skills up in
So many
this hood.
skills. This mom has been nominated by somebody who is not their daughter, but loves and appreciates her all the same. Tori is, just said her name, but oh well. Tori has always been to throw a little something together for dinner amidst her children's busy, hectic schedules, and it's always been a yummy meal. She can really just throw things together and go with the fly.
Our good friend Lena Coley nominated her mom, Tori McIntyre, for the award.
Yeah, she did.
Awesome.
Congratulations,
Look at that.
Tori.
What a great mom.
I've actually always wondered that. Whenever I cook a meal, I'm literally like, how do you do this like on the fly with kids around and things happening and then not like break everything and do it right and do multiple things? I can only do one thing at a time, and usually it turns out poorly, let alone do a billion things and actually create something wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a mad mom skill that us dads just don't have.
Not really.
This next category is the fun and play category. We got, she's won so many awards.
I know.
My goodness. She's walking away with it.
Sprinkled through the whole
Let's just go right
thing.
into it. What's the next one for her?
Best Pranker Award goes to Dianna Harris. It says, my mom never ceases to scare me to death, whether it's on purpose or accident. And now we all know that Julia Harris is easily frightened.
Yeah.
So that's kind of fun.
Helpful pro
Sneak
tip.
around and-
all the junior high boys. Pay attention to that
when we're
one.
back in the movie theater, you can jump out of the shadows and scare
Yes.
Julia.
There you go.
In the loving memory category, we have a mom who's been nominated. My mother was a godly woman. Every time I would call her about an issue, she would always say a prayer, either during or at the end of our conversation. Sounds like an amazing mom. Great to be celebrated. Who's this mom?
This
Eric?
loving mom is awarded to Olive Brooks, and I get to celebrate saints who've gone before us and finished well. So Olive, you are a remembered, much-loved mother today on Mother's Day.
And now you're world famous because of the Mom Awards.
World.
Because of a
famous.
guy in a rhinestone jacket.
Awesome. This next award is in the strength and resilience category. In the season of quarantine, our mom has laid aside all semblance of nutrition and embraced a new philosophy: cake and ice cream as a meal replacement. What's the award for, and who's it going to, Eric?
This award is the most likely to cave and give us cake for dinner award, and it goes to my wonderful wife and the mother of my children, Austin Jensen.
Yo.
She has
Austin, I'm coming to
often
your house.
done this, where she says, no food, just cake.
Cake is food too. Hey, you know what? It takes another level of strength and resilience. Put your kids' health at risk just to continue to feed them in this quarantine, man.
That's
like,
right.
Respect,
Yes.
respect,
I
Austin
wanna-
Jensen.
I'm coming over, Eric.
That
I
is
want some
great.
cake.
This next one is in the friends category. She's involved in with all sorts of things going around in the community with her neighbors. She is a relatively new dog owner, so she's always hanging out with the dog owners, chatting things up, getting to know them. She bakes cinnamon buns and brings them next door. She just is super all over the neighborhood, super community focused. What's the award and who's it going to, Eric?
The Neighborly Award, nominated by your son Jacob, goes to Sarah Sawatsky. Congratulations, Sarah. Great mom, even greater human being. That's awesome. So congratulations. Although I want to see some of those cinnamon rolls. I've heard a lot about them. I'm tired of hearing of your dog, so I'll try the cinnamon roll thing. So let's.
Hey, so for those who are observant, it is 10:33.
Yes, it is.
And guess what?
We have more awards.
We have more awards.
Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to ask you guys to keep tuning in, keep celebrating all these moms with us. We just have a little bit more to get through.
Yeah.
And then we'll start our service off,
Yeah.
if that's okay with you. And also, you still have more time to share the stream and say, hey, guess what? We have an
There you go.
awesome message on 3 things you need to know about fear this morning.
Yeah. This
And
guy's
so-
teaching this morning, so share it around.
Yeah, well, we said it was awesome, and now we're not sure. But
Yeah.
just kidding.
High expectations.
High expectations. So we're going to continue our Mom Awards here for a few minutes, and then we're going to jump into our service when we're finished with them. So, yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going
Let's
on.
keep
This
rolling.
is so worthwhile. The next award is in the fun and play category. This mom has a great laugh, and I know this because I've heard her laugh. She tells great jokes. She's always funny. She's always silly, especially when, I smacked my bum, says her son. that's what it says.
William Hardy.
That's what it says. William Hardy thinks that's funny. So
Funniest
I don't know
Mom
how you
Award.
discipline a guy who thinks he's funny when he's getting a spanking.
Funniest
Anyway.
Funniest Mom Award goes to not William Hardy. From William Hardy to Suzanne Hardy.
Yes.
Congratulations. What a great mom.
William.
And then in the love and support category, what's that?
She also
Spank my
is
bum,
she's very caring and also tough, but she makes great pancakes. The most caring award also goes to Suzanne Hardy. Jeffrey nominated you for that one.
Congratulations,
Great job.
Suzanne.
Suzanne, I want some of your pancakes.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
pro tip.
Keeps going. And she's also known for
Man,
putting others before herself.
a most compassionate award. Suzanne Hardy.
Suzanne
great.
Hardy, 3 in a row. Is that the
job.
first triple? No, yeah.
No, we've had a few.
What?
We've
We've had a couple
few.
of those?
We're
She's
losing
3
track.
in a
Let's
row.
be
3 in a
honest.
row,
Man,
Suzanne.
congratulations, Hardy.
So many great moms.
You are an ultimate mom.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What's this next one, Wade?
Oh, this is in loving memory award we have again. This mom is nominated because my mom has always had my back, even when I didn't always deserve it. She passed away last October 19th. I'd say I miss her, but I feel like she's still with me. Jesus is why I feel that way, and my mom loves hearing me say that.
Yeah.
In loving memory, this award goes to...
This most understanding award goes to Doris Hardy, Andy Hardy's mom, a beloved mother, well thought of and remembered. Happy Mother's Day.
I know her personally, but I know Andy, and
Yeah.
someone who raised a man like that, it's got to be a
Good
great
stock.
mom.
Yeah,
Good
sure.
stuff. In the Mama Bear category, this person's been nominated for quite a few awards. They're getting another one here. This is a mom who has been great at being not just a mom to 3 children,
Yeah.
but a mother and grandmother to 4 doodles,
What?
dogs. She's a
That's-
dog mother and grandmother too.
That's a lot of work.
Who's this?
The best dog, mom and dog Oma, goes to the one and only Hilda Wood.
Congratulations, Mom.
Congratulations, Hilda.
I didn't rig this. I swear, guys.
Stephanie-
She's just that awesome. She's that
Stephanie,
awesome.
I've noticed that you didn't nominate your mom yet. I'm just saying that you haven't come up yet.
I was a part of these nominees.
Oh,
Sure
okay.
you were.
All
I
right.
was a
Taking
part
credit
of
for
it.
other people's,
It was,
the dogs did it.
one of the doodles did
Your
it before
dad
you did.
nominated Hilda.
Next award.
The love and the support
Moving
category. This mom is
Sweating.
nominated in the love and support category because my mom deserves this award because she is always looking out for other people and especially her kids. She is kind and she is really good at showing us how to follow Jesus and spread his love to everyone. She does so much for our family. What's the award and who is this, Eric?
Most Caring Mom Award goes to Carrie Bunny, who is a phenomenal person, phenomenal mom, great family at our Milton campus. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, Carrie is awesome. And she's also taking care of the whole community by continuing to make soup at Make Cafe and delivering it to people's
Yeah.
houses. It's been awesome. Good
Yep.
work. This next award is in the Mama Bear, the Mom Skills category.
Skills.
Mom skills.
This mom does not just hoard her style and swagger. She buys matching outfits for the person who nominated her so that we can all see them Instagram model. This award is for an incredible woman, the best of all time.
So it's a match.
She's pretty new at being a mom, and she's already perfected it. She is going to raise perfect children.
Okay, all right,
All
moving
right,
on.
all right,
gonna be
all right.
The
most
matching
beautiful children ever.
The Matching Mom Award
I love her so much.
goes
I
to
love you.
Ashton Wood. Ashton
Ashton
Wood,
Wood.
Matching Mom Award.
Matching Mom Award.
Look
I taught
at
Winona how to
that.
type, so she typed this out. It's nominated by Winona. Congratulations.
Not everybody can pull off that look. The
Nah,
Minions
she's got
and
these
the
matching
Woods.
skills. Look at these matching skills. I'm just telling you, man.
Yo.
It's an all-time matcher right there.
all time.
She's also the genius behind the socks and mug segment here.
Look at that.
Pre-service live stream. Love you, honey. Miss ya.
So, in the love and support category, we have another multiple winner. My mom has sacrificed so much for her family, and she continues to do so. She continues to support me and help me in so many ways. I believe her love is a glimpse of what love will feel like in heaven. This mom is nominated for what award, Eric?
The most sacrificial, most supportive, and hardworking mother, and repeat winner today here on the Mother's Day Awards, Donna Marsala.
Woo!
Donna, you are an amazing
Donna.
mom.
You are an amazing mom. This next award is in the mom skills category, and I can tell you this mom does have mad mama skills.
Mad mama skills.
This mom does some incredible artwork. She does mural painting. She's done church decorations for us for a lot of Christmas and Easter events before. She's painted tons of walls that Jen Bryant had her build. She loves Jesus and loves creating beautiful art. Who's the award and who is it going to?
I love this. Is my favorite award title so far. The Masterific Masterful Mom of Magnificent Masterpieces goes to Esther Chong. Deborah and Cornelius want to wish you a wonderful Mother's Day.
All that art.
Look at that. Masterific Masterful Mom of Magnificent Masterpieces.
Beautiful.
I would say that's very fitting.
Yeah. So much respect there. This next one is
Back
in the love and support category.
Love and support category. This mom has been nominated in this category because my mom, the late Eva Ng, is no longer with us. However, I want to nominate her in memory of the Moms Award. She immigrated from China as a young bride and didn't know how to speak English, nor did she get the opportunity to get a good education. However, that didn't stop her, as she always is willing to adapt to new ways of doing things. Learning to speak English, running a dry cleaning and laundry business with my dad, and raising 5 children, 4 daughters and 1 son. Although I didn't realize it at the time while growing up, she taught me a lot of valuable lessons, including the value of family, the value of $1, the value of working hard, and especially the value of love.
Oh.
In loving memory.
Loving memory.
What a great award. The funnest and most caring mom goes to Eva Ng. What a great mom she was. Well missed, well loved. Happy Mother's Day.
I love the stories. I love the stories. And like we said, we're going to post them online, so you actually get to see them and read them for yourself. In case you didn't get to see all the backstory, we'll also post the media.
Yeah, and again, if you're just tuning in with us, we're doing our Mom Awards. We're extending our pre-service a bit into our service time. We're going to be finishing up our Mom Awards here over the next few minutes, and then we're going to be kicking off our service in just a bit.
We're winding down.
To go.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is in the Mama Bear category. This mom is being nominated because she is always honest. You can always count on her real and honest, genuine answer.
Yeah, you can.
She's got 3 boys and a husband who nominated her for this
Keeps
award.
them in line.
Who will not be living in their house after this happens.
The Tell It Like It Is, most honest award goes to Genevieve Amaral. I would also work in their best scone recipe I've ever tasted.
Ooh,
yeah.
You may have just saved the whole Amaral family just with that.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, all joking aside, I appreciate an honest answer. And,
that's true.
And Genevieve's willing to give that.
Genevieve is.
That's true.
Right? I mean, if I was her husband, I might not say that. But I love you, Genevieve.
We love you.
Yes.
Congratulations on the award. This next one is in the non-biological mom category. This is for an aunt, an auntie.
Auntie.
It says, ever since we'd been in quarantine, my Aunt Mary has been fearlessly and willingly to take care of our needs. She is our hero, and we are grateful for her and how she's loving us. What's the award? Who's it go to?
The Super Auntie Award goes to Mary Bigford. An amazing mom. Look at that.
Wow.
Some Photoshop skills being employed there. I have a feeling Isaiah Bryant was behind that. Just saying. That's awesome.
Well, another multiple award winner in this selflessness category. This person is nominated for being the best giver. She is the giver of a second chance at life for my brother by giving her her kidney. We've been celebrating this mom. Take it away, Eric.
Best giving mom is MJ Cochran. Yes. And what a star she is. An awesome, awesome human being. And a great mom.
Great mom.
Congratulations.
Great mom. What up, Carter? Shout out to Carter, her son.
Go
I
Carter.
like you and you make great music. This is in the at-home category.
The
Follow on
at-home
Insta.
category.
Says, I've tasted many butter chicken before, and Ochi's is in a league of its own. I love butter chicken.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
do too.
Again,
So-
I
So-
think
I hope
again
this
we
award
should,
comes with an invite.
we probably need to withhold this award until we
we
can
taste it.
prove the validity of these claims. But the best butter chicken ever award goes to October Bell. October
Bell.
Great mom. Apparently a great maker of butter chicken.
I mean,
Happy
I
Mother's
just
Day.
believe it. Everything that October Bell does, she
It's
does
phenomenal.
with a high level of excellence.
Yeah, she does.
So-
Amen. Yeah.
So I believe it. I trust you.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
would
they-
also like to
I would like
verify
to
it.
be able to like put my seal of approval on the award,
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
officially.
Just why not?
Just saying.
I just want to enjoy the fruit of the labor.
All right.
All right.
So,
Next award.
The next award is in the love and support category. This mom has been nominated because she does. Eric here. Yeah.
that's
Not
what
doing
it
a great
says,
job
ladies
at
and gentlemen.
homeschooling English, but
Yeah, someone
everything else she's great at.
She does. Just
Someone could
because
use the
she
quarantine
does. It's kinda
downtime.
Like Nike. She has like her own slogan like Nike,
That's a
right?
take right
just
there.
does.
Just do it because
she
does.
because she does. Well, the most loving, patient, and kind-hearted award goes to Rachel Ayala. Phenomenal mom, an awesome person. Sophia and Eric want to wish you a happy Mother's Day here today. And Jorge too.
And Jorge, too.
He has an amazing
He's sleeping
partner.
right now, so.
Yeah, that's true. He's sleeping. Sweet dreams, Jorge.
The next award is in the category of mom skills. Again, it says our mom is always making up new words for things like squidge. I don't even know that word.
Squidgle.
Squidgle.
These are
To
made up.
mop. To move a mop back and forth, you call it the squidgle. Ooh, I like that.
I like that
Squidgle.
one.
Do the squidgle.
Do the squidge.
Baji.
Baji, small and cute and huggable. We love her. Usually accidental creative words that make us all laugh. And they make us love her even more.
Yeah.
I love people who make up their own words. They are confident
Yeah, we do.
and they just do their own thing. They create their own path. They're a maverick. I like those kind of
I
people.
love that. The best mom vocabulary award goes to Rebecca Russell.
Rebecca Russell.
Congratulations, Rebecca.
You're very
Yeah.
smirnarfness.
We got some claps over here.
Yeah,
We
do.
want to wish you a very smirnarfnerous.
Best Mom Vocabulary
Day.
Award and Best Having to Put Up
That
with
was one of
Eric
those.
Russell Awards.
Sorry that I'm always gone late at night helping these dummies make a live stream clap.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
what that was. And he means it. He means it. On behalf of all of us.
What a
We
champ.
mean
All
it.
right. Well, were we at our last award?
Second last award.
Second to last.
Second to
Got one
last
more
award.
after this one.
Yeah, we do. So this is in the mom skills category,
Yeah,
and
it
I
is.
know this mom personally. She has lots of skills. This mom is being nominated because she makes lots of cakes for people: birthday cakes, wedding cakes, unicorn cakes, Hulk cakes, smash cakes, cinnamon buns, cupcakes, cake pops. It's why my dad needs to go to the gym.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
That was not a joke by me. That was what was
Not
written
me.
down. So
yeah.
Not me.
in the mom skills category, who we got?
We got the mom who's the best baking and cake making mom in the world, Valerie Bauman. Congratulations. Look at that.
good stuff,
That
man.
is some real skill right there.
I
I
had her
thought
make a
that they
cake.
were exaggerating.
No.
And,
So
and
she
here
made,
clearly.
She made like a 4-tier cake for Ashton's last birthday.
Amazing.
And all 4 tiers were the best tier of cake I've ever had. All 4 of them.
Yeah.
She is blessed with mad mama skills. Well, we said actually earlier in the week about the Mom Awards. We said we want to celebrate moms. It's Mother's Day, and we celebrate moms, and we love moms, and
Yeah.
they deserve to be celebrated. But we
Yeah.
also know that everybody has different experiences with motherhood, and some experiences. You grew up in a great home with a great mom, and some experiences things were a little bit more difficult around your home. We also know that some people have had wonderful experiences as a mom, and then some people have had more difficult experiences. So we want to celebrate moms all together, and we think we should do that. Also being sensitive that everybody has different stories. And so this last award, we think, is so deserving. This goes to somebody at your campus. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, it goes to a great mom somebody who's proven to be resilient, somebody who's been proven to be true to her faith, even through her experience. Somebody I've seen honor God, even despite what she's gone through as a young mom. So
yeah, I saw unbelievable amounts of love in this mom, from this mom. I still see it. She's an amazing mom. She is a mom. We believe that. We love her as a part of Renewed Church. And so this award is actually going to the strongest mom. Now, the person who nominated her said not physically. I don't know. Is that a shot? Maybe not. But what she means, though, is that this is the strongest emotionally, spiritually mom that she knows, and I think we all agree, well-deserved for this award. The Strongest Mom Award goes to
Amanda Fulford, Strength and Resilience category, Strongest Mom Award, for sure.
Yes, we love you, Amanda. We are with you in this holiday. It's probably difficult for you. Your whole church family is with you, alongside you in this difficult season. And for everybody who this time is actually difficult, it's not happy and exciting. It comes with hurtful experiences and some tough stuff. We love you, and we want to be family with you. We believe that. We believe that we are as a church. And so continue to love and support one another. Continue to show all your moms love and support. Continue to show moms in your community love and support. And then also be aware and conscious of everybody's experience and love them all uniquely and care for their needs in this season. That's what we're called to do from our Lord, Jesus.
Yeah, that concludes our first ever Mom Awards, and I think it was a smashing success.
Smashing success. We'll read the comments later and see if you believe otherwise.
Yeah.
But on our end, we felt great.
We did feel great.
This was awesome.
And so we're about to move into our service now. Apologize that it's a little bit late, but as we said, we wanted to get through all the awards and have a great time celebrating moms. And stay with us, because in the service we have one more great surprise for moms, something honoring moms, creative element for you guys. So last minute to share the stream with all your friends and family to come watch the service alongside of you. We're going to take a real quick break, and then we're going to kick off our service.
Yeah, we'll see you in a minute.
Well, good morning and welcome to Renew Church's live stream on Sunday morning. Happy Mother's Day to all. My name's Wade, for those of you that don't know, and I'm here just welcoming you guys in, and I'm going to share a few quick announcements with you, some things that are going on in the life of the church, and then we're going to kick off this morning's service with our kids element as always. So what's happening this morning is we're going to do a kids element. We're going to have a creative element for moms, so stay tuned for that, celebrating moms. And then we're going to have a message on 3 things that you need to know about fear. We're continuing this message series where we threw out some ideas, some subjects. Hey, what do you want to know about? What do you think your friends and family want to know about? Here from a biblical perspective on. And we got some submissions in, and fear was actually one of the most voted on topics. So we're going to be covering that today. We have our community food drive that's happening. That's something that's been going on for a week now, and we're extending it for another week. And so what that is, if you go to our website and click on the food drive link there, you'll pull up the page, and you'll see that we are helping support 4 food banks or food cupboards that are in the 4 different communities that all of our campuses are in. And there's a list of items that you can donate to help those organizations out. And what we're going to do is you're going to collect those. So next time you go grocery shopping or have to go pick some stuff up, take that list with you with the appropriate food bank in the community that is near you. Grab some stuff, put it in a bag, place it out on your porch on Thursday. Send us an email this week that you're going to do that. Give us your address, your name, say, hey, I'm going to put out a bag of donations, and we're going to have somebody come pick that up from your driveway, your porch on Thursday evening. So this Thursday evening. So you have some time to get ready and to do it. Again, send us an email saying, hey, I have a bag of donations. It's going to be on my porch on Thursday. Please come pick it up. Another thing you can do that's probably just as important is you can give to these organizations monetarily. All these organizations could use all the support they could get. And so you can donate. You can find out how to right on that page. And we're going to take all those donations through our benevolence fund, and then 100% of those donations are going to go to those organizations that need all of our help. So participate with that. We had great success in the first drive on this past Thursday, but we know we can get better, and so we want to have even more donations to give this coming Thursday, and even more support for these organizations. So please help. And again, this isn't something that's just for our church. This is something that you can invite your friends and your family, your neighbors to do alongside of you. Send them the link, explain to them what's going on, have them help out with you. The next thing that's going on is just want to remind you guys that Maverick Youth is still going on, even in this time of, in this interesting season of life where we have to do things a bit different. Every Tuesday night, they actually are moving from a live stream to a Zoom call for youth. So pay attention to the Maverick threads. So pay attention to the Facebook account, the Instagram account, and to our website, and look for information about that. We're going to be holding a Zoom call for the youth. That's going to create more of a sense of a community, we think, that's going on. And then every Friday night, there's going to be a live stream going on for the youth as well. So pay attention to the social media threads for Maverick, to what's going on throughout the week with them. We have our midweek connection still going on. So every Thursday night, hey, serious guys, if you guys call yourself a part of Renew Church family, you have to check out our midweek connection. It's a great time for community. It's a great time of worship and prayer together. Just being able to pray with the church family, to spend time together worshiping God together it's great. And we're also diving into a deep study in the book of Jonah. So we've been doing that for 2 weeks now on Thursday nights in Jonah. We're going to be continuing that study in Jonah again this Thursday night. So I just want to call you guys to come join us on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock for our midweek connection live stream. Worship, prayer, study in Jonah, community together. And as always, we're going to have a great service, and we're about to move into our kids moment. Thanks for being with us.
All right, so today, for the kids moment, I thought, we should do a song for the kid and all of the, like the moms, because it's Mother's Day. So this is for the moms who might be babies of the 80s, like me, so this song's for you. So it's a hip-hop theme, a little acoustic sort of hip-hop action. So get on your best dance moves. We're going to have some dancers over here on the side who are going to help me with some hip-hop moves, so you can follow them during the rappy part. But this one goes out to the moms today. I know you know it. So sing loud. Separated, I cut myself clean from a past that comes back in my darkest of dreams. Been that blended by spiritual force and the grace that replaced all me I divorced. Saw a man with a tat on his big fat belly, it wiggled around like marmalade jelly. It took me a while to catch what he said, cause I had to match the rhythm of his belly with my head. Jesus saves is what he raised in a typical tattoo green. And he stood on a box in the middle of the city and he claimed he had a dream. What would people think when they hear that I'm a Jesus freak? What would people do when they find out it's true? I don't really care if they label me a Jesus freak. There ain't no disguising the truth. That was pretty good. They did pretty good. I think those dancers are pretty. Maybe they need an extra helper. All right, we'll see here. Sing the verse. High and lofty, they see me. Oh no, sorry. Kamikaze, my death is gain. I've been marked by my maker, a peculiar display. And high and lofty, they see me as weak, cause I won't live and die for the power that he sees. Yeah, there was a man in the desert with knots in his head. The sand that he walked was also his bed. The words that he spoke made the people assume there wasn't too much left in the upper room. With skins on his back and hair on his face, they thought he was strange by the locust he ate. You see the Pharisees tripped when they heard him speak to the king, took the head of this Jesus free. What would people think when hear that I'm a Jesus freak? What would people do when they find out it's true? I don't really care if they label me a Jesus freak. There ain't no disguising the truth. No, I ain't into hiding the truth. Woo! Good job. That was awesome. You guys helped me achieve a lifelong dream of doing that song, and so I thank you very much for participating with me.
Hey, happy Mother's Day. That was my Mother's Day gift to you, honey. We have a special video that was sent in by somebody at Renew Church. And this is a special performance song that we are going to show you, the whole world, worldwide, this morning on Mother's Day. It is from a friend of ours, close friend of Renew Church, worship leader in the Mayfield West campus, Dianna Henry. Enjoy this Mother's Day special gift and performance song.
What I'd do if I didn't have you. There's nothing you won't do to help me make my dreams come true. And I can only imagine all the things you've gone through, all the sacrifices that you had to make. And even when I don't show my appreciation for you, you love me just the same. And I know you're always there to catch me when I fall. You've always been there with me through it all. Don't know what I'd do without you. You're my safety net. You got me even when I think that I've got it. And when I'm struggling with no one to turn to, I know I can always count on you to catch me when I fall. My safety net, always there to catch me when I fall. Sometimes I forget all the things you've taught me, but But you've planted seeds will grow into the best that I can be. And I take it for granted all the things you've taught me, all the sacrifices that you had to make, the dreams you put on hold, just to make sure that we were okay. And I know you're always there to catch me when I fall. You've always been there with me through it all. Don't know what I'd do without you. You're my safety net. You got me even when I think that I've got it. And when I'm struggling with no one to turn to, I know I can always count on you. You're my safety net. You got me even when I think that I've got it. And when I'm struggling with no one to turn to, I know I can always count on you to catch me when I fall. My safety net. Always there to catch me when I fall. Always there to answer when I call.
Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. Thank you so much for inspiring me to write this song. It's for you and all the amazing, beautiful mothers out there in this world. We appreciate and love you so much. Thank you for all that you do. I hope you all have a great day.
All right. Well, we hope that you've all had a great Mother's Day celebration so far. We hope that all of you will just spoil your moms today. That's what the day is for. And we love you guys, love you moms for everything that you do for us. And we just, again, just celebrate you today. You heard already that we are going into our message in just a few minutes. 3 things that you need to know about fear. And Pastor Wade is going to be sharing with us today. He told me to tell you just to sit back and lower your expectations. No, just kidding. He's going to be great. Pastor Wade is a great speaker, and you're going to enjoy what he has to say today about fear. You know, I don't think that this was not planned, but the whole idea of talking about fear on Mother's Day, I think there's a bit of a correlation there because, you know, moms tend to take on the stress of the world. They tend to just carry all of the cares of everyone on their shoulders, and sometimes fear creeps in on that. And so I encourage you moms, I encourage everyone just to listen in today to what Pastor Wade has to say about fear, 3 things that you really need to know about it. And I want to read just a little bit of scripture that goes along with what Pastor Wade will be speaking on this morning. This is from Isaiah chapter 41, starting at verse 8. Here's what it says. But as for you, Israel, my servant, Jacob, my chosen one, descended from Abraham, my friend, I have called you back from the ends of the earth, saying, you are my servant, for I have chosen you, and will not throw you away. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand. See, all your angry enemies lie there, confused and humiliated. Anyone who opposes you will die and come to nothing. You will look in vain for those who tried to conquer you. Those who attack you will come to nothing. For I hold you by my right hand, I, the Lord your God, and I say to you, don't be afraid. I am here to help you. Though you are a lowly worm, O Jacob, don't be afraid, people of Israel, for I will help you. I am the Lord, your Redeemer. I am the Holy One of Israel. Let's take a second and pray before we go into the message today. Father, we thank you so much for your word. We thank you for the way that it tells us about who you are and what your intentions are for us as your children. That you care for us and that you want the best for us. And that even when we're going through difficult times, you're there and you notice and you are always watching over us. And Lord, we don't need to fear. We often do. We're human beings, and so we are weak and we give in to emotions that are wrong sometimes. And fear is one of those emotions that we just tend to give into or we misdirect. So I pray, Lord, today as Pastor Wade looks at this concept of fear, that we would see it in a new way. Maybe there are some proper ways to fear, as opposed to the ways that we often do. And so for all of us, Lord, as we're going through this COVID era, as we're going through different struggles in our own lives, things that concern us all of the time, Lord, I pray that we would take something away from today's message, that we would learn 3 things that we need to know about fear. And we pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Wow, welcome again. Thanks so much for being with us on this special Mother's Day. My name's Wade. Again, for those of you who don't know, I'm one of the campus pastors here at Renew Church. And this morning, we're continuing our series, The 3 Things You Need to Know About, and then fill in the blank. And this morning, it's the 3 things you need to know about fear. Fear was actually one of the most voted on topics by you guys when we did our sermon survey. Now, it's been said that one night there was a little boy, and his dad was tucking him into bed. And as they were doing their nightly routine, the son popped up and started asking the dad some questions. He said, Daddy, are you afraid of spiders? And the dad says, no, not really, son, not afraid of spiders. And the son says, are you afraid of thunder? Dad's like, nope, not really afraid of thunder. Son then asks, are you afraid of our ghosts? Are you afraid of robbers, thieves? And the dad goes, no, I'm not really afraid of those either. And then the son thought to himself for a little bit, and then he said, so it must be true, Dad, that you really only are afraid of your mom, or our mom, I should say. You're really only afraid of mommy, or maybe you're afraid of all moms. I don't know. Anyhow, it really is appropriate maybe then that we're talking about fear on Mother's Day. But fear is a complicated subject. It really is. It's something that shouldn't be taken lightly, and we can't really do justice in just one sermon. So this is going to kind of be an overview of the topic of fear. We're going to look at some different things about it. We're also going to kind of do a survey through the scriptures for it. And what we need to know is that it's a basic human emotion that has been with us since the start of humanity. We know that there's biology to fear, but we all know that there's something more to fear as well. We know that it's been a part of us really since the beginning of humanity. We know that it's a part of biology, but if anybody who's dealt with it, and that's most of us, then we need to know that, and we probably feel that there's something deeper to fear as well. Fear can help us, fear can hinder us, fear can even not just hinder us, but it can cripple us. Our culture talks a lot about fear. We make movies about it, we make songs about it, we make famous artwork about it. Some of us are hooked on TV shows where it's all about trying to scare us. Some of us play games where all we're trying to do is scare the other person, trying to put fear into them. On the more serious side of things, some of us struggle with deep emotions and mental health issues that produce fear in our lives, disorders that cause fear and can cause very serious things in our life. Fear really is a complicated subject. So again, we're not going to try and cover everything this morning, but what we want to do is we want to look at 3 things that we think we need to know that are going to set us up well to deal with it in our life, kind of a starting point. 3 things that we need to know that will get us to a starting point to dealing with fear in a healthy way in our life. So we're just going to kind of jump right into it. And the first one, so as we kind of thought of these 3 things that we need to know about fear, what would be the first one? The first one is this. We need to know, simple as this, everyone has it. Everyone has fear. Everyone deals with fear. And the truth is that some of us recognize it, some of us try to hide it, some of us even try to suppress it, try to ignore it. But we all deal with it. Everyone deals with it. Just one example that we can see that how fear kind of rears its ugly head in humanity is with the topic of anxiety. We know that's a big issue facing our culture, our society right now. The numbers keep climbing and rising. In a study done in 2013, an estimated 3 million Canadians, 11.6%, age 18 or older, reported that they had a mood or an anxiety disorder. More than a quarter, 27%, reported that their disorders affected their life quite a bit or extremely. And then if we jump from 2013 to 2018, look at how the numbers just kind of jump with that. In an article from the National Review, in the recent survey conducted by Abacus Data on behalf of Yahoo Canada, look at this, 34% of adult men and 47% of women struggle or strongly or somewhat agree that I consider myself someone who struggles with anxiety. Among those, age 30 and under, 71% of females reported being anxious. That's crazy, versus 53% of men. Among 18 to 29-year-olds, 63% reported having anxiety. Now, this survey didn't ask responders why they feel so wired. Anxiety disorders can include obsessive compulsive disorder, passively and uncontrollably more days than not. More days than not. You know, if we kind of move on from anxiety, we can look at then what the Bible says about fear. The Bible actually talks a lot about fear. And we're going to get to some more important statements and some concepts that the Bible lays out for us. But we can just look at the people who deal with fear that are recorded for us in the Bible. That gives us some good idea about how everyone's got it, even since the beginning of time, even since the time that the Bible was recorded for us. We can look at as early as somebody like Abraham. Abraham, Genesis 15:1. After this, the word of the Lord came to Abram in a vision. Do not be afraid. Abram, I am your shield, your very great reward. Here we have Abraham, known as Abram in this passage, and the guy many consider to be the father of faith. And the Lord came to him, and the first thing that he said is, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. This is the first time we actually see this phrase, and if you do any kind of study of the Bible, you'll see this phrase over and over again throughout the scriptures. Abram, in this context, just won a significant battle. And in the events that followed this significant battle, we see this statement, a significant battle. And in the events that followed this significant battle, we see this statement. And we're not told why he was told not to fear, but some theologians have speculated that Abram might fear retaliation from the nations he had just defeated. Some suggest that maybe Abram was afraid in how God was going to fulfill the promise of making his family big and giving him land because he was so old. Maybe he was startled and fearful of seeing a vision of God. I mean, could you imagine God coming to you in a vision like this? It'd be pretty amazing and probably one to be fearful of. If we move on, we can look at somebody like Gideon. In Judges 6:15, it says, "Pardon me, my Lord," Gideon replied. "But how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my family." It's interesting that we find Gideon, because Gideon's known as like the greatest judge of these people, the greatest judge of Israel. And when we first kind of introduced to him, we see him hiding and being fearful. It's interesting, because the greatest judge, but yet we're introduced and we see this kind of mild-mannered guy. He said, Gideon, from the least of the least in terms of tribes, receives a call from God to take on the Midianites and lead his people. But when Gideon hears he will save the Israelite people from his oppressors, he doesn't really believe it at first. He mistrusts. He placed his fear in something else, and he mistrusts God. He goes on to actually test God. See, we could keep going in the Old Testament and look at so many people, character after character, person after person, again and again, that demonstrates fear. Guys like Saul and Elijah. But we can just jump to the New Testament and we can look at the disciples. There are plenty of times where the disciples closest to Jesus, the guys who actually got to walk and talk and interact with Jesus in person in this life, we see many times where they displayed not the most courageous characteristics of all time. They were terrified in the boat with Matthew in Matthew chapter 8 because of the storm. Some of them were terrified because of what they witnessed during the transfiguration in Matthew 17, if you remember that story. But one time where we see explicitly just their terror and their fear, and they were just downright terrified, is when Jesus appeared to them after the resurrection. If you look with me in Luke 24, 37 through 39, it says this. They were startled and frightened, thinking they saw a ghost. He said to them, "Why are you troubled? And why do doubts rise in your minds? Look at my hands and my feet. It is I myself. Touch me and see, a ghost does not have flesh and bones, as you see I have. See, even the disciples who walked with Jesus himself still had times of fear. They still had doubt and they still had worry. We see all these people deal with fear. We see even godly people deal with fear. Godly people who even got to walk and talk and touch and feel Jesus still dealt with fear. See, some of us recognize fear too much. We kind of are all about it, if that makes sense. But some of us, we talk a lot about it and we don't really do anything about it. But a lot of us ignore it. A lot of us suppress it. A lot of us don't want to recognize it. We want to hide from it. We want to run from it. And that's not healthy. So the reason why a point number one of, hey, everyone needs to know about that we all have fear. Everyone needs to know that we all have fear is this, is because we need to stop being ashamed of our fear and we need to deal with it. We need to stop being ashamed of it. We just need to deal with it. It doesn't matter if the fear is good or bad. We have to stop wallowing it. We have to stop suppressing it. We have to stop making excuses for it. We have to stop being ashamed of it, and we have to deal with it. We can't just sit in it and act like it's not there. And this brings us to the next thing that we need to know about fear. So we need to know that everybody has it because we need to deal with it. And the second thing is we need to know that not all fear is the same. Not all fear is the same. We just talk about fear like it's this broad category. But there's all kinds of different types of fear. We looked at a few with anxiety and different disorders that cause fear in our life. Everyone has it, everyone deals with it, but there's all kinds of different categories. We can look at there's so many different phobias. So many different phobias. According to the Canadian Psychological Association, look at this. A phobia is an excessive and persistent fear of a situation or an object, and more than 1 in every 10 Canadians deals with a phobia or phobias plural. 1 in 10 deals with some type of problem with a phobia. And there's all kinds of them. As I was doing research for this, there's just phobia after phobia after phobia. But there's kind of 4 main types of phobias that are categorized for us. The phobia, the first type is animal type, and this is where people are like afraid of spiders, and there's actually a phobia of people being afraid of dogs and rodents. There's the natural environmental type, the environment type, where this is like when we're afraid of storms or lightning or water. Pastor Bartley said that's him. Or was it the animal type? I don't know. Maybe he just has all the phobias. I don't know. There's the blood injection injury type. And this is the people that are afraid of blood or being injected with the needle. They pass out maybe when they see a needle coming their way or they see an injury. And there's the situational type, the fear of enclosed places, flying, driving, right? And then there's all the other phobias that don't fit into these 4 categories, fall into a fifth category of just other type, they say. But there's so many different ones. Some of the most common types of phobia, like in the top 10, are social phobia, so being afraid of going out and being in and around people in certain situations. There's agoraphobia, the fear of open spaces, so just being afraid of actually being out and being in an open space that you can't control. And then there's the fear, the acrophobia, which is the fear of heights, which a lot of people, it's very common, people are afraid of heights. There's all kinds of different fears that manifest themselves in different ways. But as you dig a little deeper into this idea of fear, you can see that there's actually intrinsic type of fears that that they resonate with us on an intrinsic level. They get to our deepest parts of our being. And most experts would say that a lot of different fears kind of come out of these kind of main intrinsic categories. And if you do some research, you can see stats on this idea where extinction. So one of the first main intrinsic fears that we have is the fear of extinction. Extinction is the fear of annihilation, of ceasing to exist. This is a more fundamental way to express than just saying the fear of death, but we actually fear to be extinct. And we can start to see here that, yes, fear is biological, there is some physicality to it, but fear, we all know, there's just something that tells us fear is something more than just biological. And it's this idea of fear of extinction where we start to get this idea, there's this kind of this thing that's just bigger than ourselves of, am I not going to exist? Is there something more to this? Is there something after death? The fear of mutilation is another intrinsic kind of category. The fear of losing any part of our precious bodily structure, the thought of having our body's boundaries invaded, or of losing the integrity of any kind of organ, body part, or natural function. It's an interesting kind of intrinsic fear that we have. Another one is loss of autonomy. The fear of abandonment comes from this. Rejection, the loss of connectedness, of becoming a non-person, not wanted or not respected. Losing the ability to have value to anyone else. The next one is separation. This is kind of along the same lines, where we would feel a sense of rejection and not wanted. And then we have ego death, another kind of intrinsic value, or intrinsic fear, I should say. An intrinsic fear that we kind of all fear is this idea of ego death, the fear of humiliation, of shame, or any other kind of mechanism of profound self-disapproval that threatens the loss of integrity of the self. The fear of shattering or disintegration, of one's constructed sense of lovability, of capability, and worthlessness or worthiness. Lovability, capability, and worthiness. We can see how these kind of intrinsic fears kind of get to us on the deepest level. And we can connect all kinds of different categories and minor fears that kind of come out of them if we really start to think about it. So we know that there are physical fears, we know that there's superficial fears, we know that there are phobias, we know that there are intrinsic fears that kind of come from a deep place. But what do the scriptures say about fear? How does the Bible actually categorize fear? If we want to believe, if we believe that the Word of God, so at Renew Church, we believe that the Word of God is right for teaching. It comes from God. We believe that it's holy. We believe that it's a book about who He is, and that it's a book about who He is and how we should live in relationship to who God is. And if we really believe that, then there should probably be something about fear inside of it. And if we set aside the fear, like the practical type of fear where, hey, don't touch the stove, it's hot, I'm afraid because I'm going to burn my hand. Or, hey, when you're playing with a power saw, right, there's some caution there because you're afraid. That's a practical type of fear. If we kind of remove that and look at more of this intrinsic type of fear, we can see that the Bible places fear into two main categories. It really does. If you kind of comb through the scripture and do the research, you'll see kind of two main fears rise above. And it's interesting that if you actually look at the definition of fear that we have today in the English language, it kind of resonates with it. And so the fear defined today is a distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain, etc. Whether the threat is real or imagined, a condition, a feeling, or a condition of being afraid. That's interesting. And if you look at kind of a verb definition of this, it says that to have a reverential awe of. And in the Merriam-Webster's dictionary, it actually even says to have a reverence and an awe, especially towards God, which is quite interesting. You see, in the Bible, we have two main concepts, and they kind of match up with these two definitions. If you look through the Bible, kind of the very first main definition of fear that you'll find, which is the best, the most beneficial fear that you will ever have, is the fear of God. This type of fear does not necessarily mean to just be afraid of God. It's much deeper than that. Rather, we are to develop a reverential awe of God, a reverence of His power and His glory, His grace, His mercy, but also His wrath and His justice. We need to respect who God is and what He can actually do. This produces that reverence, that fear of God. In other words, you can say it like this. In other words, the fear of the Lord is a total acknowledgement of all that God is, which comes through knowing Him and His attributes. I'll say that again. It's the fear of the Lord is a total acknowledgement of all that God is, which comes through knowing Him and His attributes. The fear of God, we are told, comes with a lot of great benefits. You can find a lot of them throughout Scripture. But let's just look at three real fast. The first thing, and maybe you've heard this before, kind of the most common, but the fear of God, it produces all these benefits. The first one, the beginning of wisdom. Psalms 111:10 says this, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All who follow his precepts have good understanding. To him belongs eternal praise." In other scriptures, we also see that wisdom comes from fearing God is contrasted with fools who don't. So the beginning of wisdom leads us to wanting to be corrected and disciplined and liking guidance. But when we follow the opposite of fearing God, it leads us to foolishness, which despises discipline and doesn't want to be corrected. The second benefit we can look at is that fearing God brings a life of contentment. It really brings contentment. Proverbs 19:23, "The fear of the Lord leads to life. Then the one rests content, untouched by trouble." We are told that living a life in fear of the Lord, a life that fears God, brings contentment. It brings peace. It brings rest to our soul. And the third thing is this, a benefit is it brings true security. There's a lot of false security out in the world, but when we fear God, it starts to lead us towards true security. Proverbs 14:26, "Whoever fears the Lord has a secure fortress, and for their children it will be a refuge." Because we have confidence in the Lord, and we know he's a place where our children can find refuge, we can really find the truest sense of security in him. Have you tried to find security in other places? If you're like me, you've probably had experiences where that security really has kind of turned up to be false, or we've been burned because of where we've been trying to find it. All of this starts with fearing God. That's the first category of fear we see in the Bible, and it's in it. It's all throughout it. But the second one is this. The second type of fear isn't beneficial at all. It's actually downright terrible. We call this the spirit of fear. Remember the first definition of fear we have in today's dictionary? Right? A distressing emotion aroused by impending danger, evil, pain. And then catch this, whether the threat is real or imagined, a condition of being afraid, of feeling afraid. This is the spirit of fear. It's living in a constant state of being afraid. It's being controlled by this fear. It's fearing stuff that hasn't even happened yet, or fear that is imagined. It's not even real. We're just letting it control us. It's fretting. This type of fear mistrusts. This type of fear is misplaced. This type of trust deceives us. In 2 Timothy 1:7, it says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear and timidity, but power, love, and self-discipline." You see, a constant spirit of fearfulness does not come from God. Constant of fear does not come from God. It's the opposite of God. What comes from God is a spirit that's filled with love and self-discipline. And throughout Scripture, God is constantly warning us against going towards this type of fear or being controlled by it or choosing to do things based off of it. It's interesting, the most popular command in the Bible is actually do not be afraid or do not fear. If you actually put these phrases together and you look at a few different translations, the NIV, the ESV, the NAS, the King James Version, whichever versions you want to look at, you'll actually see these phrases used hundreds of times in different contexts. It's over and over. There's other commands. We oftentimes think of commands from God like, hey, don't lie, don't murder, don't cheat. But these things pale in comparison to do not be afraid. It's the biggest command you'll find. But we have to mention a few things about it than just to say, hey, do not be afraid. The first thing is that we should mention the Bible isn't just saying there's nothing scary. Let's face it, life is scary. But that doesn't mean that you should be living in a constant state of fear from it. Doesn't mean that you should always be afraid of life or the things that are in it. Secondly, the command, do not be afraid, usually is followed by a truth from God, a truth of who he is, what he is doing, or what he's about to do. Right? God doesn't just leave us hanging. He doesn't just say, hey, don't be afraid. That's it. He actually always connects it. And I think around 10 times, it's actually connected to the statement, be encouraged. Don't be afraid. Do not fear. Hey, guess what? Be encouraged. And be encouraged because of this truth, whatever it is. Have you ever had that friend like when you're feeling afraid or you're feeling anxious, you're worried about something, and then flippantly they just say, hey, don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Don't worry. Hey, guess what? You know what the Bible says? Don't be afraid. It's not helpful at all. Because it's just said flippantly off the cuff. It's just said in passing, and there's no like deepness to it. But God doesn't do that for us. Every time he says, do not be afraid or do not fear, he says a truth about who he is, what he's doing, or what he's about to do, so we can be encouraged. He doesn't just leave us hanging. So fear, we know we all have it. We know that there's two main types to fear that we can find that kind of rise above everything: the fear of God and the spirit of fear. And this leads us then to the third thing that we need to know. We all have it. Not all fear is the same. There's two main types of fear that rise above. And this third thing is we need to know that fear drives our actions. Fear drives our actions. As we think about these two main fears in the scriptures, the spirit of fear, the fear of God, the fear of God, the spirit of fear oftentimes manifests itself in our life through the fear of man, right? The fear of mankind, or the fear of humankind, as our friend Justin likes to say. Or the fear of what the outcome, humanly outcomes, right? Of the earthly outcome of the action that I'm about to take in correlation with mankind. Oftentimes, the spirit of fear manifests itself in our life through this form. And when we live a life through the fear of man, we take really bad action and we make really bad choices, time and time again. You don't have to take my word for it. Just think about your life and when that might be true of you. Just think about history and the time where societies have chosen to fear men. How's it gone? Think about it, the fear of being rejected, being unloved, the fear of being poor, the fear of not having the right status, lack of contentment, the fear of discomfort, the fear of pain, the fear of being exposed, the fear of uncertainty, the fear of not having control. Think about these fears that we give into that are oftentimes connected to the fear of men. When we give into them, when we follow them, when we take action based off of them, it doesn't go well for us. If we make choices based off the fear of man, we are not fearing God. When we are not fearing God, everything else is opposite. So here's a proposition for you. The fear of man and the fear of God cannot coexist. They can't coexist. You're either fearing God at a certain moment in your life or you're fearing man. You can't do both at the same time. They can't coexist. And the scriptures warn us against the fear of man constantly because this is true over and over again. Just look at these verses. Proverbs 29:25. The fear of man lays a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is safe. Hebrews 13:6, so we can confidently say, the Lord is my helper, I will not fear. What can man do to me? Matthew 10:28, and do not fear those who kill the body but cannot kill the soul. Rather, fear him who can destroy both soul and body in hell. In other words, fear God. Galatians 1:10, for I am now seeking the approval of man or of God. For am I now seeking the approval of man or of God? Or am I trying to please man? If I were still trying to please man, I would not be a servant of Christ. And this last one, it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. Man, it is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. We need to make choices where our fear is going to be what is going to drive our actions. And listen to this. The right fear drives out fear. The right fear drives out fear. Every other kind of fear gives fear strength besides the right fear. When we focus and give into every other kind of fear, we actually give strength to that fear in our life. Again, now we're not talking about the practical types of fear that help us in our life. We're talking about the ones that aren't good for us. Spirit of fear, fear of men. When we give into those types of fear, we actually give them strength and power and control in our life. But the right fear drives out fear, and that right fear is the fear of God. When we fear God, we start to get to know who He is. And when we know who He is, we can properly understand who we are. And when we know who we are, we can understand our need for Him and the reality that we were never in control to begin with. When we fear God, we get to know who he is. And when we get to know who he is, that's the beginning point of when we can actually figure out who we are. We best understand who we are based off of who he is. And when we understand who he is and who we are, we actually understand we're not really in control, and we understand our deep need for him. Our deep need for him. So my question for you, before we get to that, this is the fear of God leads us down this path, because that's why the Bible says this, that the fear of God brings about wisdom. It's the start of wisdom, because when we fear God, it leads us down this path of getting to know God, then really getting to know ourselves, then knowing we need him. So my question for you this morning is this, is what is driving your actions? What's driving you to make certain choices in your life? Is it a spirit of fear? Is it the fear of man, or is it the fear of God? The fear of man, which at least we know the scripture says leads us in the opposite direction of God, which if we keep looking into scripture, we'll find leads ultimately to death. Or are we living out of a fear of God, which leads us to life, to refuge, to peace, to contentment? Because we know we're not in control anyhow. We know that this life isn't ours. We know that everything we've been given is a gift. We know that every situation we're in can teach us something. We can live in a state of contentment, peace, because of the fear of God. The fear of God leads us to knowing that we need Jesus. Because who he is, and then who we are, and then our need for him will lead us to know that we need Jesus, because we admit, hey, I'm not in control. I can't do this on my own. I know who you are, God, and then I know who I am. And this chasm between us shows me, hey, I need you. And you know, it's interesting. The Bible says that perfect love drives out fear. And here's the deal. Perfect love comes in the form of Jesus. Jesus is the perfect form of love. And the reason why he drives out fear is because we no longer have to fear those intrinsic fears when we come to God. We no longer have to fear extinction. We no longer have to fear loss of autonomy. We no longer have to fear separation. We no longer have to fear being unloved or disrespected. Because the fear of God says, hey, guess what? I can't do this on my own anyhow. But you're so great and you're so loving that you sent your son, Jesus Christ, to redeem and to reconcile us back to you. And I am a beloved child of God no matter what. So when we place our faith in the work of Jesus Christ on the cross, and we say, hey, you're my Lord and Savior, I know who you are, I know who I am, I know I need you, then all that other fear can go out the window. It doesn't matter anymore. So these are the three things you need to know about fear. Hopefully they bring you to a great starting point to deal with fear in your life. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks, Pastor Wade, for that message on the topic of fear. It really is practical in some sense. Sometimes when you think about fear and you think about what you're putting your fear in, you can kind of be pie in the sky, heady stuff. You can sometimes feel kind of theological or philosophical, but it's actually practical. There are moments in your life, in your day, in your everyday, where you can make a decision to make a choice based on the fear of God, i.e., what would God say about this? What does God want me to do here? What would be best he thinks and what he calls me to? And fear the consequence of not living in accordance with that. Or you can do what most of us usually do. I myself do this all the time, where my primary focus is on what people around me are going to think, or what picture it's going to paint of me in somebody's mind, or what perception somebody's going to have of me based on this decision. And when you make decisions based on what God thinks and fearing not living in accordance with what he would say, rather than making decisions based on what you think others around you would think, then more times than not, we're on the right path. We're moving in the right direction, and we experience blessing from that. We experience goodness from that. We experience the kingdom of God from that. Most of the time, that's not the case. That's not what's happening to us. It's not what's leading our decisions. Like I said, that's me a lot of times. It's me a lot of times, and I need I need to check myself. I need to audit myself. I need to pay close attention to what that fear is inside, what it is that I'm fearing, and make a conscious choice if I'm able to do that, to put my faith and trust in God, i.e. fear the Lord, or put my faith and trust in my fear of man. I'm going to take a moment and pray, and what we're going to do after that is we're going to sing together. And if you're just joining with us for the first time, or you're kind of new to this online church thing, something that we do on a regular basis at church is actually sing to God together. We believe that God listens to our songs of praise and worship. We believe that is an act of worship and is glorifying God, and God is overjoyed when his children actually sing praises that he deserves to him. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do that as a family together, and the way that you can participate in this format is you can sing at home with your family. You guys can sing along to the songs if you know them. We'll have the lyrics. If you don't, you can just say the words. If you're not that comfortable singing, you can hum the melody. But what we want to invite you to do as a church is to take this time, it's about 10 to 15 minutes, and give it to God. And don't be distracted by other things, and don't be worried about what other people think around you. You know, the whole fear of man thing, maybe this is a chance for you to actually practice that in reality. Practice it right now. Fear what God thinks of you if you're afraid to sing because of the people around you. Just take time to sing together. Honor and glorify God with your voice, with your heart, with your breath, with your worship this morning. And we invite you to do that along with us. So let me pray, and then we're going to throw it over to Pastor Eric and a special guest worship leader, Elizabeth. They're going to lead us in some songs together. Let's pray. Jesus, you are our Lord and our Savior, and you don't want us to be afraid of you. You want us to fear you because you are God and we are not. You are all powerful and we are not. And you control all things and you hold all things in your hand, and we don't, and the people around us don't. And so you are worthy of our reverence. You are worthy of our fear. You are worthy of our honor and our praise, far more than ourselves and far more than those around us. You are God, and we worship you. We should worship you. We praise you. You're so much greater. You're so much bigger. You're so much more beautiful. You're so much more thoughtful and creative and wonderful and good and perfect in love. We want to learn from you. We want to grow from you. We want to become the people you created us to be, and we do that by making decisions to fear you rather than fear others or fear things here on earth. Fear you, follow you, love you, God. So I pray that we do that. We do that better this week, and then we do that better now. That a praise that we give you now is worthy of you, that you accept it as worship, and that you're honored and glorified by it, and that it actually shows light to the world around us, to those around us. Thank you for this time and this space, Jesus Christ. You are our Lord, and you are our Savior. Amen.
I just want to take a moment to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the amazing mothers of Renew Church. And as we transition into this time of musical worship to God, I would just encourage you to really, as Pastor Andrew was saying, sing along if you know the songs, or if you don't know them, or if you aren't comfortable singing in your own living room. I would really just encourage you to look at the lyrics and just listen to these words as we sing songs of praises to our God. How great the chasm that lay between us, how high the mountain I could not climb. In desperation I turned to heaven
thank you, Elizabeth, for leading us in worship.
It's awesome.
She not only has an incredible voice and sings incredibly beautifully, but there's something honest and authentic about when Elizabeth leads us in singing. And I know, getting to know Elizabeth pretty well, for those of you who don't know, that she genuinely loves the Lord and wants to invite our church to sing praises to God collectively, and loves and takes joy in the fact that she gets to lead us in that well and honestly. So we're glad we're able to have her here this Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And thank you for your message on fear. It was good.
Thank you.
It was great.
Yeah, talk about being authentic. We need to learn to be authentic. Our fears, because a lot of times we ignore them or we suppress them, we push them down, we don't realize them. And there's silly fears and there's phobias and there's all kinds of fears. There's fear at the workplace. When I was doing this research, I found that people actually fear using the copying machine still.
I do.
Because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's actually like a legit that people are anxious about.
Yep.
So there's all kinds of different fears. But this idea that we don't want to minimize what people go through or anybody's disorders or real challenges in life, but there are things that we deal with that kind of reach us on an intrinsic level. And all of those can be met by Jesus. When we place our faith in Jesus and this fact that because we get to understand who God is through him. When we get to understand who God is, then we start to understand where our reverence should be placed, where our fear should be driven towards, and we can kind of give up on some things that we're afraid of then and only really focus on the ones that might be helpful for us.
I have difficulty myself being able to the fears that I have that are actually driving my actions, but the times I'm able to practice self-awareness and see it for what it is, it naturally draws me to a reverence of God's sense. And so I think something important to maybe learn, a skill to learn, something to work on is growing in self-awareness of those fears, like being honest about it, right? Like really it impacts you, it affects you, it helps you if you can be honest about the things that are driving you and the desires that are driving you and the fears that are driving you. You know, to call them out, shine light on that darkness, and then you're more equipped to actually make a choice to fear the Lord rather than fear man.
So before we jump back into some more worship, I just want to ask you to do a few things. If you're feeling something or want to respond in some way to this question, this idea of, hey, what's driving you today? Are you kind of giving into a spirit of fear, to the fear of man? Or are you being led by the fear of God, of knowing who he is and then that understanding who you are and kind of knowing how you should act out of that? What's driving you today? And if you need to deal with something, if you need to talk about something, if you need to admit something, or if you need to ask about something, we would love to interact with you. I would love for you to be honest and authentic on the comment thread with the people watching. There may be something you're going through that you can be honest about that might help somebody watching along with you. But we'd also like you to do is respond on our Connect card. So we have an online Connect card. So if you go to renewchurch.ca/connect, you can respond there. Just put in your name and your email, and then you can jump the other stuff. You can mark, I want to come to a connection class. You can mark, I want to do that Man Called Jesus class. We would love for you to do that. But just go to the comment section and talk about what you're dealing with. Admit something, get something off your chest, or ask a question. Ask for one of us to interact with you. We would love to do that with you.
Yeah. And like Wade was saying, if there's any other reason you want to connect with us, I know there are some people watching for the first time this morning. If you want to just let us know you were here or there's things you want to know more about, you can use that Connect card, and we will get those emails basically immediately, and we'll be able to respond to them accordingly. So use that tool of the Connect card to stay connected with us in this season, and we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, and maybe you're somebody who you say you're a Jesus follower. And so you're still trying to figure this idea of the fear of God out, because it's a huge subject. And I think we're all still trying to figure it out. Yeah. But maybe you're somebody you don't know where you stand with faith yet. You're not sure you're quite there with your journey with Jesus yet. We'd love to talk to you honestly about that. Like, we really do believe that we have a faith in the God of the universe who comes in the form of Jesus, the perfect form of love that allows us to kind of not have to be controlled by some of that stuff, to not be controlled by those fears. And we think it's better to admit that we're not in control anyhow, and we're going to fear this God of the universe that gives himself up for us. Amen. And so if you'd like to talk about that, we would love to talk to you about it.
Yes, please.
Just have an honest conversation about it.
Cool. we're going to take a minute here and we're going to sing one more song together. We want to invite you again to continue singing with us in the comfort of your homes, and then we'll wrap up with a post-service towards the end. Thank you guys for joining us for a Renewed Church Mother's Day special live stream.
Yeah.
For those who are late to the party, my name is Andrew, and this is Pastor Wade.
Yeah, it was a good day.
It was a great day.
Mom Awards, first ever.
First ever mom. That was the best first ever thing I've ever done.
The first
Usually
ever,
the first, second, and third ever thing I do goes terribly, and that went less terribly than most other things I do
Takes
for the
you a
first
couple
time.
times to get into it.
Yeah. So that was a lot of fun. Hey, if you were one of those guys who you're like, I tried to send one in this morning or whatever, feel free to post, and if I see it, I'll give you the shout out. But
yeah, I want to hear Eric Jensen's take on the Mom Award, so I'm going to let him jump in.
Yeah, I do too, man.
Take over.
He played
for
a very
me.
special role there, didn't he?
Although I'm sad that he derobed a little bit. And
Yikes. Not too much though.
Not accuse me of too much here.
Eric.
Hey, everybody.
Jensen, you have worn so many hats this morning.
We have to do this? Thank you.
I
feel very Victorian when I wear this.
You look very Victorian.
I also feel like I just came from like some kind of prom or something.
This kind of looks like a prom, right?
Kind of took me a long time to prom.
And for those who don't know, Eric Jensen also picked out these beautiful decorations.
The inflatable rainbow.
The inflatable rainbow.
Which is one of the most fun things I've ever purchased. I'm not going to lie.
Eric called me this week on the video. He FaceTimed me and he said, "Should I buy this for the mom set?" And I said, "No."
And then I bought it.
And he did. And I was wrong. I was wrong.
It was great.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
I was also thinking with Wade's message in the middle of it, I was thinking there's like so many dads right now whose wives tuned in, or children whose moms tuned into the live stream, and I know I didn't announce them for an award. And so I'm sitting there thinking like they're in trouble. And then Wade let them totally off the hook because he's like, don't be afraid of man, be afraid of God.
That's right.
And so these guys who were like sweating for about a half hour there, now they're just like, yeah, honey, I don't fear you. I fear God.
Just to get all theological, remember when Jesus did the first miracle? And he was like, no, my time has not yet come. And then his mom came to him and was like, you're going to make some wine.
Oh, yeah.
And then he walked away. She walked away. And then he's like, fine.
Yep.
So, I mean,
I was joking.
I don't want to draw too many theological assumptions from that, but it seems like even Jesus feared his mom just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, he was 100% man.
That's true.
100% God.
And 100% afraid of his mom.
100% afraid.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
If lightning strikes, you know that, Anyway.
Yeah. So, you can let us know how you think the mom thing went. If you thought it was terribly dishonoring to you and offensive, then you can let us know that.
Yeah.
We hope
Send
it
all
wasn't.
your complaints to Wade@renewchurch.ca.
We worked hard to be as sensitive as a bunch of dumb men can be.
This is what happens when we're quarantined and the guys are left in charge.
Yeah. Wasn't it fun to have Elizabeth with us today?
It was.
Man, it's like not
was
just that
nice,
she's a female, because I'm tired of just the testosterone in this room every single week.
Yeah.
And I have more of it than anybody. So
yeah,
that's a challenge, by the way.
Wow, okay.
But it was so nice. It was so nice to I feel like we were all a little bit nicer to one another. We're all we've been a little gentler or whatever. It's just that's what happens when that femininity comes to the room. You're a little bit wiser.
Sure. I think I'm wise all the time. That's just me. Wade says Bartley's always gentle. That's true.
This is the first week Bartley hasn't made an awkward comment off screen. First week.
Really?
I think it's Elizabeth.
You just weren't listening. No, and also Bartley's playing, man. I've been trying to jam with Bartley for a long time, and so the last couple of weeks we've been doing that.
That was awesome.
A lot of people didn't know that he's a piano player. So there you got some prime samples today.
Yeah, man.
So, Austin says the hat makes my head look huge. No, it's my huge head.
We got a couple of mom awards coming in. One of them is from Deb Ing. She says, "You guys get the award for the best first-time mom award show." Thank you, Deb.
Yeah.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you. We won ourselves an award on the mom award show.
Yeah.
About ourselves hosting a mom award show.
It was
fun.
fun.
Thank you. That was fun. I'm sure we'll do something like that again in the future.
Yeah.
Any other mom awards that didn't make it that you want us to announce? You only got a couple more minutes. Otherwise, that's
Shoot
it.
'em
You'll
out.
never get this chance again until next year.
Yeah, and make sure you guys. How great was Dianna's jam?
Oh, Deandra's so good, man.
we-
Oh man,
It came across the wires, you know, the telegraph. It was like beep, 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 beep. Deandra's got a video for Sunday, and I
Yeah.
knew immediately it was going to be great.
It was.
And it was. Good
Yeah.
job, Deandra.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We
When we're
mi-
allowed to,
we
we'll
miss
have
you in
her in here
Cambridge.
as well sometime.
I know, that's right.
Super cool.
Yeah, as soon as these things relax a little bit, we can get a little more rocking with the music, and that'll be sweet.
Yep.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
It'll be like a big night out, but it'll be like big morning in. Big, but it's not night, so it's, you know.
I like
anyway.
it. I
That's
like
awesome.
it. Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything that comes in.
Everybody said all they need to say to their mom, I guess.
Well, so you know what? I did see some and maybe some moms. There are some moms whose husbands or their kids don't watch the live stream with them, and I was watching some on YouTube. I was like, you know what? We see you. Like, we see you.
Shout out to the mom.
We know how awesome you are,
Yeah.
moms out there. We actually know. I'm thinking about a couple in particular on the YouTube stream that just because your kids don't watch with you, your husband doesn't watch with you, so you didn't get a shout out, doesn't mean you're not as awesome as everybody else. You get a Mostess nomination just like everybody else because you are awesome. We love you and we like you.
Oh, yeah. We got to give a shout out to Mayor Bear.
Big shout out.
Merrick Kowalski. Merrick Kowalski did a ton of work to make this reasonably feasible.
Yeah, all the
And then-
submission stuff that you guys do, he turns all that code into language I can read.
And documents files being placed so that we know whose pictures of who and all that stuff.
And like making banners and making things look nice. Like it's amazing what he's able to do. And he's not here with us. He's at home making this thing happen and commenting on everything, which is amazing what he can do, man.
Merrick.
So, Mayor Bear.
Merrick the Great.
Yeah, we should have a Mayor Bear category. Mama Bear and Mayor Bear.
He hates that.
Does he hate that?
He hates that right now.
Why? It's so good.
He just does.
We also want to thank Eric Russell again. He was off the camera. Did amazing. You should have seen him this morning.
Oh, wait. I got to say something. Yeah.
I don't know if he was having an emotional moment with God or if he was hurting from running around, but he was crying back there for a moment. And I was like, this guy's been running around like a crazy person. I think he's saying that it was Elizabeth singing and leading him in worship and worshiping Jesus that made him cry, but I wasn't sure. He looked in pain from running around like a crazy person this morning, making this all look
Maybe
cool
he has
and great.
appendicitis.
Maybe he has.
It's just a pained look.
So
we'll get him.
just so you know,
we'll get
he's
him
killing
checked
it. You
out.
never see him, but
Yeah.
it's crazy what he's doing back here. It's awesome.
Coming in hot. Isaiah Bryant says, "You should have called them.
Mama-nations.
You should have called them Mama Nations."
Also,
Missed
Ashton was like,
opportunity.
why didn't you call them Mom Awards, like MOMMA awards, right? Like I was like, oh yeah, we're not
Mama.
We literally said Mom Awards, but
Mama.
Mama Awards, right?
Words.
Yeah, we're not that good at anything we do. So
Well, this is why
next year, ideas.
we're always making it better.
We are always
making
we
it
had to
better.
set the bar low enough to do better next year, right?
Yeah.
That was our plan.
Fake tuxedo and rhinestone lapel with a rainbow inflatable pergola. What is the word? No one ever gave me the word of the thing I'm trying to. A hopa? Is it a hopa?
You're talking about the rainbow?
If you're getting married, it's only in marriage ceremonies.
I don't know.
Anyway, I like that. Isaiah Bryant, Mama Nations.
Oh,
Great
Merrick
stuff.
Kowalski just said, my greatest fear that Eric might call me Mayor Bear on a live stream.
Did I?
I
You
did. I'm sorry, Merrick. I'm sorry. I know that's your thing.
That's my jam.
with him.
That's
and
my
I
thing.
I picked up on that. I didn't know.
I did say it.
You guys have had like this thing where he's aware that that's a bad idea, and I'm not aware of that.
Well.
I also care less.
I'm just that Merrick can beat me up, little known fact. So he's not here, so I felt a little more free to.
What you're seeing right now is we're inviting you to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. I think most of you have
to get
by now.
more premium content.
But we're going to continue to invite you to do that. And the reason why is, one, the more people who subscribe, the more options we have on YouTube to do things.
Yeah.
But for you, you'll know when things come out. So you'll get to know in advance when the live stream's going up. So you don't have to miss the award that you nominated your mom for because you were late. You'll get the notification.
Yeah.
You'll know about the podcasts that are going up. You'll know about just different stuff that we're putting on our YouTube. So subscribe and then click the bell for
the
notifications.
bell to get those notifications.
Yeah.
And then comment on the thing. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your favorite segment was. Let us know who wore the best bow tie today, because I don't have mine on anymore. But Andrew had a pretty good bow tie. It's gonna get out of focus though. Yeah. Way to go.
I've been doing this for long enough to know.
Yeah. So let us know what you guys think, and maybe we'll use some of your ideas. Like Isaiah Bryant, I mean, great idea, but where were you 2 weeks ago, bud?
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you knew about this.
You knew this was coming.
You knew about this.
You could have thrown us a bone here.
What's going on this week? We are...
Tuesday is the youth. I want to make a mention. It's not going to be the live stream this week. It's going to be a Zoom call. So
cool.
You're going to want to check out the Maverick Instagram page to get in on that.
Yep.
Then Thursday we have our midweek connection.
Yeah, bro.
Which is going to be sweet.
We're studying Jonah verse by verse, and we're taking our time with it. So this week we're going to start in verse 6 and go to where it takes us.
That's right.
What's that?
Oh, we haven't got to the soccer part today?
Oh, I didn't want to steal the thunder from moms. But I wore like dress socks, but they're not interesting. But
they're like Portland
the
Trailblazer
report
colors.
Is that I did get 3 brand new pairs of socks in the mail. So I got 3 more weeks of socks. Can't wait to show you.
So this week's sock segment is a little bit of a letdown, but post your socks. Show us your socks. We love that.
Yes.
So that we can show off the sock moment next week.
You know what? I'm being totally honest here. I did go into Ashton's sock drawer this morning and grabbed a pair of her socks, and I put them on, and then I thought, 1, they don't fit.
Hilarious.
2, she might be upset that I ruined her socks putting them on my nasty feet. So then I put them back. So cross it, 3 cross it.
No.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Bartley coming in hot.
You
with
made
a
it.
good
We're almost done.
comment.
There it was.
There we go. Oh, man.
So that was the honest truth. I thought, you know what? Moms deserve all the attention, not a pair of dirty socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we also are going to start our stream again the normal time next week. So
normal time, 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock next week, Sunday, live stream, pre-show.
Food drive, Thursday.
Food drive's coming Thursday. We extended it another week. We got a bunch of food out in the front.
Yep.
To get to all these awesome food drive and pantry kind of things going on. So you guys want to make sure that you get that stuff out. Email mail@Renew Church to let us know if you're going to be dropping off food at the end of your driveway.
We got to schedule somebody's
on your
driving
porch.
route. So yeah,
on your porch.
It'll be on your porch. We got to schedule driving routes, so you got to let us know what you're putting out and your address and all that kind of stuff. Yep. So that's going to happen on Thursday. And then Sunday, we are going to do this again. And who's teaching on Sunday? And what are they teaching on? Bartley's teaching, right?
I think Bartley's going to be on 3 things you need to know.
3 things that you need to know about
Jesus.
Jesus Cristo.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Yeah. So
Yeshua actually is his, if you want to be really technical.
Look at this fancy guy over here with his
There's
Hebrew.
one nugget. One little nugget.
3 things. And they're going to be 3 things that basically anybody should know. Yeah. And anybody who's connected to you relationally, your friends, your family, people on your social media, it's going to be things that are very accessible to them. Basically, how you can invite people to say, look, I'm a Christian guy, you know this Jesus stuff, you hear about stuff, yada, yada, yada. We're going to talk about 3 things you need to know. 3 things you absolutely need to know. It's going to be accessible to everybody, so share that around, let people know, invite people to that. It's going to be really, really good this next Sunday. I'm excited about it.
I think this is probably, we have a big list. I think this is the one that I'm most looking forward to.
Why?
Well, I'm a big fan of Jesus, and that's a good reason.
More than Star Wars.
Yeah, for sure. Without Jesus, we wouldn't even have Star Wars.
Who do you like more, Jesus or your mom?
Jesus. But my mom taught me that.
Oh, that's a save.
See? How'd
That's
you like
a save.
that? Quick thinking.
Hey, are you doing anything this Mother's Day?
I'm going to go home, and I'm going to try to spoil my wife as much as possible. She's been, hanging out with my kids while we've been doing stupid stuff here. And, so I'm going to go home and sort of tap her out. She'll probably take a nap. That's my theory. She'll probably get a nap.
When you say tap her out, I think
not like a rear naked choke.
chokehold.
Yeah, not like a
not that.
guillotine.
No, you're gonna say, you know what, honey? No. You take a seat. I got this clan.
And we'll watch 3 hours of Disney Plus.
Dope.
And I'll feed them cake.
Sounds like a good time, man.
You can come over if you want.
I'm not gonna do that.
Social distancing.
Because I have a wife who's a mom, and I have a mom.
You do. You have both of those.
I have both of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys.
Yep.
This was really cool. Tell your friends about it. This will live on YouTube forever.
I know. I'm kind of scared.
If you had so much fun and you think it's worth telling people about, share it around.
Just the clips of me in that ridiculous outfit. This is not going to be good.
It's going to get us a lot of street cred, man.
It's almost as good as Gary's...
Cashman?
Cashman.
Somebody needs to go on the internet and find Gary Coates, the Cash Man.
The Cash Man.
And post it somewhere so we can all enjoy that and celebrate together.
Love you, Gary.
Happy Mother's Day. Thank you guys for joining us. We love you. Thank you for joining us. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to your
Happy Mother's
mothers
Day.
in your life.
Yep.
We'll
see you guys next week.
Thursday.
There's nothing you won't do to help me make my dreams come true. And I can only imagine all the things you've gone through, all the sacrifices that you had to make. And even when I don't show my appreciation for you, you love me just the same. And I know you're always there to catch me when I fall. You've always been there with me through it all. Don't know what I'd do without you. You're my safety net. You got me even when I think that I've got it. And when I'm struggling with no one to turn to, I know I can always count on you to catch me when I fall. My safety net. Always there to catch me when I fall. Sometimes I forget all the things you've taught me, but you've planted seeds will grow into the best that I can be. And I take it for granted all the things you've taught me, all the sacrifices that you had to make, the dreams you put on hold, just to make sure that we were okay. And I know you're always there to catch me when I fall. You've always been there with me through it all. Don't know what I'd do without you. You're my safety net. You got me even when I think that I've got it. And when I'm struggling with no one to turn to, I know I can always count on you. You're my safety net. You got me even when I think that I've got it. And when I'm struggling with no one to turn to, I know I can always count on you to catch me when I fall. My safety net. Always there to catch me when I fall. Always there to answer when I